Alright, I think I need to fix my microphone. And we're good to go. Hello. Good morning, good afternoon. Hello Space Yuko, hello Bliss. Alright. Hello Saya, good morning too. I hope you have a nice day. Welcome. I was trying to get the YouTube YouTube chat to come here, but whoa. Huh. Sorry. Okay, good. Something was not working. Something was definitely not working. Let me also do this. And we're good to go. And we're good to go. I have a million windows open on my computer, guys. I am trying to, what do you say, to find stuff around. But so far, it is a mess. So let me clean a bit everything. Like, let's put the chat here. Where is my YouTube chat? I lost it. YouTube chat vanished. Where is it? Ah, it's here. Okay, I found it, guys. Because I have 3 chat open here. I have Twitch, YouTube, and both together. Activity feed, stream information, OBS, my Vtuber software. Ooh, it's going good. How about you? How about you? Alright, it is going very good, I'd say. Let me close a bit everything I don't need. So I do just keep the important stuff. Alright. Alright. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, and I have my stream manager open. Okay, we are good to go. Everything is open. Let me drink now. So now we are totally ready to do nothing, because I have no plan actually. So I don't know. We are definitely going to do something. Yeah, I know this is not very exciting, right? Like, it's not very exciting, but look, I put the Halloween outfit, so I put the Halloween outfit, so it's going to be, that's going to the content of the day. Just the Halloween outfit. It's going to be just thank you for the 40 bits. Saya, thank you for the 40 bits. Yeah, just this is going to be the content of the day. Just like the Halloween Halloween cosplay. Halloween cosplay. Let's go. So yeah, we have a big problem, guys. We do have a big problem. The big problem is that I don't know what we're going to do. I have no idea. I spend my whole day, my whole night thinking and looking, and I just don't know. I just don't know. That's a problem, right? That's a problem. I just don't know. I feel like we already did everything I have an interest in, right? That's a problem. It's... yeah, I feel like we'd already tried everything I had some interest in, so I don't really know. It's not like I can really go back into like the old stuff. Like, let's be honest, we're not going to go back into Monster Hunter or Yu-Gi-Oh! So I don't know actually. This is concerning for the future, guys, because if I can't find any plan for the future, like, I don't know, maybe it will be time to move on, I guess. And I don't know, that's not an option I'm very happy with, but let's be honest, guys, if I can't find anything to make content on, it's kinda doomed. It's kinda doomed. And the problem is, yeah, like I can't find some things I have interest. I am not a person with a million, or to say, interests, right? I have some very specific, I'm very picky, and it's very difficult just for me to find a game to play. So a game to stream, it's even harder. It's even harder. Because if we look like at the game I played on stream, so we play Monster Hunter World, right? That's a game I spent 2,000 hours on, so it's a game I was really into. So streaming it was not a big deal because it was a game I was really into anyway. Then we streamed like Yu-Gi-Oh! That's a game I have 5,000 hours in like Duel Links. So it was like some things I had a big interest in, right? So that was not too hard to start streaming that. I guess Toho is a bit an exception because I know it was all new for me, but it didn't work out that well for me, so... The problem is I don't really have another game or type of game I have such a big interest in, right? And the problem is I am extremely picky, and what to say, if I don't click with the game, like if I don't click with it, I'm not going to be able to play it, like, and if I can't even play it, like, streaming it is more complicated, right? So that's the problem, is I'm getting a bit out of the option, and I don't really know what else we can do. Like, I'm not like what you say, I'm not what to say, this type of streamer that can just do anything, whatever, and that will work, right? I'm not this kind of streamer at all for me, so I just don't know. So I'm spending like a lot of time thinking and just trying to see what I can do. And every time even I try some things, I think I have an idea, I'm going to try some things and it's not going to work because, like I said, I am extremely picky. And yeah, if something bothers me, what you say, I can't like act like everything is fine. Like if something really bothers me, and what you say, hey Aldin, what's up? Good to see you. I'm good, thank you. We've been like chatting so far. Just chatting for the moment. We haven't started anything yet. Nice to see you. Thank you for stopping by. How are you? We're talking a bit about the future that is not very bright, to be honest. The future is not very bright, if you want to be honest. But yeah, we were talking about what next. We are almost at the end of the years. Thank you. This is the Halloween special. This is the Halloween special. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, this is the Halloween special outfit, actually. We are not using it very often. It's for the spooky month. It's a bit of a special one, so I don't use it too often. So we keep it special, right? We keep it special. It's like the Halloween costume. I'm an imp. Halloween is very soon, right? Also, tomorrow, I think we change hours. So the stream is going to change hours. Tomorrow? I think it's tomorrow we change hours here, right? Oh no, maybe next... Oh no, maybe... I don't even know when we change hours. It's going to be soon. Let me see. When do we switch hours? Oh, it's tonight. It's tonight we change hours. So tomorrow the stream will be earlier? Later? It's going to, I don't even know. I think it's going to be 1 hour later, right? Or 1 hour earlier? I don't know. I never know. But yeah, the hour of the stream is going to change a bit because we change hours in my country, so yeah, tomorrow it's going to be... Tomorrow it is going to change a little bit. I have a question. Have you ever heard of the Windows 93 website? Windows 93 website. What is that? Windows 93. What is that? Ah, that's open like a virtual machine? Oh, that's funny actually. No, I never saw that before. Hamster? That's kind of funny. It's open a kind of virtual machine, right? Potato. That's kind of funny. A funny website. I didn't know about that. Boom, 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 boom. So yeah, it's what I was talking about, like that I'm not sure what we're going to do. And even today, I am not sure what we're going to do. No, it's okay. It's some things I need to check off stream first to see what's going on. Like, I don't mess with website online on stream when I don't know what they do. I need the kind of stuff I need to check by myself first to be sure that there is nothing weird. It's the kind of stuff I need to check first. I don't really trust random website on internet. That's much too. I will need to check it myself first. But it looked funny though. It looked funny. So what are we going to do today? We don't have that much option. That's the problem is. We don't have that much option. I kept playing that Hero Siege game off stream, and I did some big progress on the hardcore run. I've been playing, but the grind of this game is insane. Getting like loot or so rare, good loot. The grind is pretty insane. I just don't know what kind of game will be a good like background. You can play Doom. The old Doom. Pew pew pew. Or we could play this two game music again, but I think this is the problem with that game. There is not enough song. You turn it around very fast. We could continue this crosscut game, I guess. We could play that Yu-Gi-Oh game also. Continue to do like the story duel for the fun. But yeah, I'm just not very sure of what I want to do. That's the problem. Bum 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 bum. We are a bit in this transition timing where we need to transition on something new. And as long we are in this weird like transitional like phase, nothing to really happen because I can't really start to what you say, build some things. I can't really start to build some things as long we haven't like decided what we even want to do. That's the things. What type of game would be interesting to do? Bum 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 bum. Maybe we can continue these Yu-Gi-Oh games today. I don't know, just to do some background duel. Will keep us busy in the background. But the problem with Yu-Gi-Oh, if you guys don't really know the game, it is kinda confusing. So. Choo-choo-doo-doom, choo-doo-doo-doom. I do not want to go back on shoot them up. I say I need to move on, so I can't go back on stuff like that, or we will never be able to move on if I keep going back on what I'm saying that I want to quit. If we quit, we quit. I can't just go back to it, or it's going to... I don't want to stay in this situation forever, so we have to move on. Doo-doo-doom, doo-doo-doo-doom, doo-doo-doo-doom, doo-doom. We could continue to play this Yu-Gi-Oh! A little bit. Like, the thing is, I'm not even going to change the category of the stream, so we might just switch game. We could try this. I have a game that, but I think it's going to be like... I think like Project Zomboid is a good game, right? But I just feel like when you know nothing, this game is like very hard to learn, so it's like very hard to learn. Well, that's a bit of a problem for sure. That's a bit of a problem for sure. Hey Muhammad, what's up? I hope you have a nice day. Welcome to the stream. How are you? How are you? Doo-doom, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doom. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doom, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doom. Doo-doo-doom, doo-doo-doo-doo-doom. Doom-doom-doom-doom-doom-doom-doom. It's just so hard to find something new to do. It's just so hard, just so hard. There is one game I might be interested, but it's just too expensive. I will wait for the sale eventually. And it's a game I don't think I really want to stream anyway. I would prefer to play off stream. What do we do? Do we do some Yu-Gi-Oh? I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Boom, boom. We could do like some Total War, but it's the same. Like, if it's very difficult for people who never play a Total War games to just understand what's going on. So I don't know. We don't have a million options anyway, so we don't have a million options, so... Or we could play a silly game, I don't know. Do I have any silly game? I have the Word Box God Simulator, not a silly game. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. I just don't know, guys. Or we stop here if I really can't find anything. I can't just keep talking to myself for like 2 hours, right? So I can keep looking for a bit, and if I don't find anything, I will probably just stop for today. There is no real point. I'm not a streamer that can handle like this type of stuff, so yeah, do we do some Yu-Gi-Oh? I don't even know. At this point I don't even know. I think that will just stop probably. Maybe 5 more minutes, and just to say that we did something today, but because if I can't find anything to do, that's just not working for sure. It's just not working. Oh, I need to be careful to not hide my face with my hand because I had like my face in my hand and my camera just was not picking me anymore. Okay, so I guess we're going to stop here. Like yeah, but I don't know. Like I don't know. It's just frustrating to have no clue of what we could do for the future and I just can't like stay here like doing nothing, right? It's not working. It is certainly not working. Doom, doo, doo, doom, doo, doom. Hey vampires, what's up? I hope you have a nice day. I hope you have a nice day. I hope you have a nice day. Welcome. I just don't know, guys. This is kinda cooked, I think. This is kinda cooked. This is kinda cooked. This is kinda cooked. I don't play much, that's at the moment, that's the problem. Sorry, I have to like, my eyes are hurting. So I kinda have to rub my eyes, but the camera doesn't like that. The camera doesn't like that. There is not that much game I play off stream, to be honest. I still play this Hero Siege game, but... Doom, 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 doom. That's the program, that's the program. I just don't know. Thanks, just got up for a long midday nap. I hope you had a good night nap. Hope you rest well. We don't play shmup anymore. We are moving on. We are moving on. We are moving on. We are moving on. Something new, but we can't find. We can't find something new to do. That's a problem. That's a problem. That's a problem. That's the problem, that's the problem, is I just can't find something new that I would like to play and that I would like to stream. The problem is there is not much to show, like it's just grind. It's just like hitting, like farming the same zone over and over, so until you maybe get a drop, so it's not that. Especially my timing, if you get to Inferno and you have the wormhole and everything, you get all the stuff, but me right now I'm in a loop where the only thing I can do is like just grind and opt for drops, so it's not like the most interesting things I can show on this game, because this is really like the mega long grind where you just keep doing the same things over and over and pray for loot, so it is definitely not the most interesting like part of the game to show, because I think then when you get to the Inferno and you have like the Rift and the Uber and all like the endgame boss and everything, it can be like what you say interesting, but the endless hell grind where you just repeat the same dungeon or the same zone over and over and over and pray to get a 0.00001% drop, it's definitely not Gridfall. Nobody watched this game on stream, so I still need to finish this game off stream. I think I'm pretty far in the game. I don't know at this point, like I just don't know. Maybe we just do some... I don't know. Maybe we just do some Yu-Gi-Oh, you know what? Just to keep a background. Just to keep a background? I don't know. I don't know. I've been focused on cleaning my room this day. I've been mostly focused on tidy and cleaning my room. Because it was a bit of a mess here, so... Yeah, but the problem is I feel like we are just wasting time. Like, as long as I can't find some things I want to commit on, we are just like waiting time, and time is kind of precious, so it's not like after 4 years I can afford keep wasting time like this. So what's annoying me right now, it's I can't find some things I can commit on and really dive in and try to make content from and really get invested. And every day that passes and it's useless what we are doing right now. It's totally useless, and that's frustrating. Hey Funatsu, what's up? Kagiyamal, hello, welcome to the stream, guys. Thank you for joining. It's frustrating because I feel like as long as we can't like decide on what we want to do, we are wasting we are wasting hours. And I feel like we have wasted so many time already that it's difficult to... It's just difficult to just know what to do now. It's just difficult. But nice to see you guys. What are you doing this weekend? By the way, this night we change hours where I live, so tomorrow, if... I don't even know if there will be a stream, but... If we stream tomorrow, it will be a bit... at a different hours. It's going to be 1 hour later, I think, than usual, since we're going to gain 1 hour. So I think it's going to be like 1 hour. I never know. Whatever. It's going to be 1 hour different if we stream. I haven't decided yet. Yeah, it's always confusing, right? We're going like to get back to 1 AM, 2 from 1 AM. So it's going to be 1 hour earlier, probably. I don't even know. That's so weird. Like, this is just confusing. I can't wait for them to be done with that because it's so dumb. It's kind of weird that we don't change all at the same time also. It's just a weird thing. Just a weird thing, I'm telling you. Hello, Suko. What's up? I hope you have a nice day. Welcome. We were just chatting, and because sadly I haven't found anything that I would want to comment on. There is this new Yu-Gi-Oh! Genesis format that gets released like Monday, I think. The problem is there is no video games on that, so that's something that looked kinda interesting, but... Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. But yeah, I don't know. Like, for the one we've just been like chatting because we're in this situation where I just have no idea for the future and it's stressing me out, to be honest. It's stressing me out for sure. Yeah, it's soon Halloween, right? I don't use it too often, so it doesn't get old. But I think when you use something too often, it gets a bit boring quick, so... Chum chum choo-doom, choo-doo-doom. It gets boring a bit quick. Chum choo-doo-doo-doo-doom, choo-doom, chum chum. Ah, sorry. I can't even sit correctly on my chair. I am sitting like in a all weird way. Then my camera can't pick me up. Doom doo 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 doom doo 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 doom. But yeah, we are cooked. I think we are really cooked. The thing is, let me check on Twitch. Like, let me check on Twitch what people are doing on Twitch. But the problem is, I am so, like, what to say, my interests are so like different that the mainstream stream things. It is very difficult for me to, like, I'm not going to play freaking Minecraft or Counter-Strike. Like, it's not my game. It's not type of game I enjoy whatsoever. So what is this thing? Chaos Zero Nightmare. Why there is so many people on this game? What is that? What is this damn game? Doo-doo. Oh, it's a PvP game, I think. Whatever. Choo-doom, choo-doom, choom, 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 choom. Choom. There's so much game out, but so few I actually have any interest in. That's the problem. That's the problem. There's so many games, but so few I actually interest. Oh, thank you so much for the super chat. That's very kind. Thank you so much for the super chat. That's very kind. Thank you a lot. Thank you a lot. Yeah, I am trying to move on from actually this category. I would like to restart into something new. But thank you so much for the super chats, vampires. This is very generous. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It is just so difficult to move on something new because the problem is my interest in video games are kinda limited, to be honest. There is a lot of there's not that much video games I have interest on, and I don't really see myself streaming a game I don't have interest in, right? I don't see myself streaming a game just to stream a game if I don't have a really interest in it. Like, I think it wouldn't be very healthy for me or for the channel if I was just... Because I could just pick a random game that is fine, like, for streaming, like Marvel Rivals or whatever, it's like, but... I don't think it will work out for me because if I don't really have the interest in something, yeah. But the problem is there's my taste in video games are not crossing like really well with what work for streamers, so that's a problem. The obvious like the obvious things we could go into is retro games, but the things is the same. Like there is not that much retro games I do like, and with all these emulator things, it feels like it's going to be trouble. It feels like it's going to be trouble. Pam pam pam. It's going to be trouble, it's going to be trouble, so... Like there is some game like Sea of Thief, for example, that could be an interesting game, but only if you're good. Like if you're new players, you are just getting bullied on this type of game. It's not very interesting. It is mostly PvP stuff anyway, so I'm not really into PvP. Oh, that's a problem. Warcraft 3, we already tried. I didn't like it. Doo-doo-doo. That's so complicated. That's just so complicated to find some things. Elden Ring, it's not even like worth it because we can't compete in this category, so there is just no way we can compete with the people making content on this type of game, so there will be no value. So I just don't know. I just don't know. Chum 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 chum. I'm just checking a bit the category, but it is kind of sad. Like browsing through all the games on Twitch, and there is not a single one I feel like I want to play. That's kind of insane. I'm getting too old. I don't know. Like I feel like all the video games I see now are like whatever. I don't really have any like. I don't really have any. I don't see a single game I'm like, oh yes, that would be great to do that. And it's kind of sad. Like, it feels a bit sad in a way. It feels a bit sad in a way. We already did Final Fantasy 1. We already did Final Fantasy 1, alright? And didn't work out very well, to be honest. RPG are very complicated game to stream because it's very slow paced and very story driven, so except some RPG that can be like more gameplay focused, but most of the RPG are very difficult to stream. It's very difficult to make an interesting stream on an RPG because the problem of the RPG is like you can't really add any value on top of that, right? People can just play the game themselves and have the exact same experience, right? So that's so difficult to... Phantom Breaker Battleground? What is that? Let me check, what is that? Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, but the problem, it's too niche. It's like shoot them up, right? Metal Gear games. Metal Gear. I don't know. Let's be honest, like, it's not really my type of game much. The problem with this Phantom Breaker, it's look interesting, but it's the same problem. There is nobody streaming this game. There is no future on a game like this. So my goal is to stream something that can grow the channel on. So otherwise, I will just keep streaming shmup. Like if I wanted to stay like mega niche and never grow, I will just keep streaming shmup. So the reason I want to quit shmup is because it's doomed. Like I will never grow anything on this category. Like we can try for years, there is just not enough players, not enough people that are interested in this category, and the few people that are interested are not really into my type of content, right? They are not going to watch people like me, they are going to watch pro players, right? It's a very like competitive like mindset, right? They're going to go watch like people like Jamers. So we are just not fitting already. Like we are not fitting, and the category is too niche, too small. And I think in 2 years we have done everything we could try. Like, let's be honest, with all the content we did on this category, if it will have worked, it will have worked already. Like, it is after 2 years. Like, sometimes it's difficult, but you have to move on, right? For the future, to maybe do some things, and maybe one day, imagine like something crazy, get 1,000 followers on Twitch after 5 years, like when people get in like 3 months, like literally I know some people like started like far after me and get to 1,000 followers in like 4 or 5 months. Me, it's been 4 years and I'm still at 900 followers. So I just want to get into a category there is a future, and with my growth and might actually get some visibility and not being totally invisible from everyone. No, because shmup, you know, need practice. It's not a type of game you can just play occasionally. Like, it's a category of game like you have to commit on. Like, it's like if you play, I don't know, if you're going to do like speedrun, like you have to commit on this speedrun. Like, it's not a category of game you can just like play from 1 to time. You're just going to be garbage if you do that, and we're going to die like in stage 1 over and over for like the full stream. Like, there is no interest, right? Like, the only way to progress on this type of game is to be very consistent and put a consistent practice, so play very regularly. So what's the point going back onto a game where we're going to die in loop in stage 1 over and over on stream? Like, it's going to be mega frustrating, and it's going to be like very depressing also. Like, let's be honest, like if you used to play lunatic difficulty and you come back like in 6 months and you just can't pass normal difficulty, like, can you imagine the level of frustration doing that? Like, it's a category that's too difficult. Like, it's far too difficult. Like, if you're not consistent, so the whole key of these games is consistency. As long as you're consistent, you play regularly and you practice, you're going to do progress and keep going. But if you stop for a long time, the only things you're going to do is get back and get early game jail forever. So it's not going to be. If you want to do like interesting run and interesting stuff, you have to be very committed and very. It's a category you have to commit on if you want to progress. If you want to do difficult run, if you want to clear, if you want to do interesting stuff, you have to be very fully committed to that. And it's what we did for 2 years almost, like the full commitment. So it's like, let's say, like if you used to speedrun a game in like 1 hour and you come back and you put 5 hours to make the game, like, it's not going to be an interesting speedrun anymore. You see what I mean? Like, it's a category, the whole point of the category is to starting from like a challenge and finish the challenge, right? If you can't like do that, it's pointless, right? Like just dying in loop on stage 1, it's not very interesting whatsoever, especially on stream. Like, so it's a kind of stuff like once you're gone, you're gone. Like, there is no coming back, or there is just no coming back. I don't like horror games. I already like horror games are massive pain for me to play, so horror games are a big no-no for me. Like, if there is one category of game I refuse, it's horror game. Like I'm not going to make myself sick just to play video games. Like, it needs to be something that I gotta have fun to play, right? Because I do not understand the appeal of horror game at all, like, except torturing yourself. Like, I really don't get any enjoyment of, like, being spooked and being stressed and this type of stuff that are stressful and try to scare you and everything. I don't get any enjoyment from that, like, from, like, very light horror stuff, like, for example, Dying Light, because Dying Light was not a horror game whatsoever. It's more like a hack and slash 3D game, right? This type of stuff, it's fine, kinda. But yeah, real horror games, like, no, that's torture. Torture. So there is not that much option, so that's why I think, to be honest, I think it's cooked. I think it's over. Like, I already, like, I feel like my ammunition are empty. I already used all my bullets I had on Twitch. I am out of ammunition. I have nothing left. So that's why I think it is. If you want my honest thought, I think it is done. Like, it is over. We won't be able to restart on some things because I am out of ammunition. I used everything I had. I already used, like, how to say, all my ammunition on Twitch. Like, it's going to be 4 years in 2 months. Like, it's not like I'm a new streamer, right? There are some people, I started to stream before that some people, like, started and became super famous. Like, between the moment I start and now, there is some people that just in a few months became, like, massive streamer. Like, and me, I'm still here, like, 4 months later, 4 years later, with nothing. So, and in 4 years, I think I used all my ammunition, right? I'm out of bullets. Because the first game we streamed was Monster Hunter, right? And at the moment I started streaming, I was really into Monster Hunter world. I was really deep into. So it was an obvious choice for me. No, because I don't watch other streamers, so I don't watch other streamers, so there is nobody I want to be like, because I just know their name. I just know, like, the famous name. I do not watch other streams, so of course I know the popular one because I know their name. Like, if you tell me, like, Asmongold, of course I know with Asmongold, you know. Like, because I still see them, like, popping on YouTube and the news and everything, but I do not watch other streamers, to be honest, so I do not watch. I'm already spending hours streaming every day. I don't have time to spend, like, 4 hours streaming and then spend hours on other stream, like, and I don't really want. When I'm done with my stream, I'm not really in the mood to just go watch other people, right? I just want, I close Twitch and I just open it, like, for the next stream. That's the thing, is there was a few people I was kind of supporting before, by raiding and stuff, but since like the Discord incident, I decided to not support anyone anymore. And I decided that after what happened, like the drama on the first Discord, and I got backstabbed like this by people I was supporting and stuff. No, I don't trust anybody on Twitch anymore. I do not trust anybody on Twitch anymore. When I was watching stream, the most things I was watching was like challenge run, right? That's why, you know, I was trying to do challenge run, like on Cyberpunk, like on other games, because the only type of content I was really watching before, it was like challenge stuff, right? Like challenge on like Dark Souls or Elden Ring or other games. But yes, like since all, you know, people backstab me after the first Discord drama, I was like, no, I'm done. Like you could notice I never read anymore. Before we were raiding every time. Do you remember? Every single stream I was raiding. And I was like doing I was even talking of other streamers doing like advertising for them, like talking about other streamers and things like this. But you could notice since the first Discord drama, and I got backstabbed by people I trusted, no, I do not support anyone anymore. It's okay. I don't trust people anymore on Twitch or on streaming in general. So no, I refuse to judge. No, it's fine. Like I was trying to be nice. People like backstab me like crazy, like on the first Discord, like talking shit in my back and everything. Like it's okay, I'm done. Like I'm done like trying to support. Like I'm just doing my things and that all. Like really, like I got really shocked like by what happened in the first Discord, because I think I put quite a lot of effort into this category, and to actually like, how to say, bring people into this pretty dead category of game and doing like a lot of fighting a lot, like to get people into that, just for some dude like to just backstab me like this. Like no way, no way. I'm like no, I'm done. Like I do not try to have any interaction with other people. But like I said, the problem is I already done everything I could have enjoyed streaming. Like I said, when we started, it was Monster Hunter because... Oh, I need to sneeze. Sorry. Because at that time I was extremely like deep into Monster Hunter. I was playing Monster Hunter all day. So it was like, if there was one game I wanted to stream, it would have been Monster Hunter at the start. But the problem is we spent like a full years on this. And how to say, we never recovered from the first Discord drama. They killed my channel. Like, let's be honest. Like, the reality is they killed my channel after these things. They did it. Like, we were such on a massive like trend. We were like doing like crazy good until this drama, and they did it. They just killed my channel. So they did it. They managed. They won. So it's okay. Like, we will move on. But they totally won. Like right after this drama, my channel literally like we went from getting like 20 to 30 viewers to barely 10 viewers, even low like after that drama. So they totally killed my channel. Like they did it. Good job. Like congratulations. They won. Good job. Like we were such on a massive trend before the drama on the first Discord, and right after that it started to be like the fall to hell. Like every day, every month we were losing more and more until getting barely anyone anymore. So they did it. They won. That's why I never wanted to do Discord first. But good job to them. They won. Like congratulations. Yeah, like they won. It's okay. Like I take the lose and I just move on. But yeah, this drama literally kills the whole momentum we had. We had such a good momentum at this time. We were such on a massive like how do you say, growth. Like it was getting crazy, and after that it was over. Like it literally killed the whole channel. I don't know what I have done to them. I don't know why, you know, they decided to do that, but whatever. No, not my problem anymore. Not my problem anymore. Not my problem anymore. But yeah, it's a big problem. So like I was saying, like Monster Hunter, when I started to stream, was the obvious choice. It never worked out very well. We had like maybe like what, 5-6 viewers. And the problem is Monster Hunter is a very difficult game to make content on, because it's just doing the same things over and over. Like there is no real to say. Once you spend 2,000 hours on Monster Hunter and you are fully gears and you can beat pretty much every single monster like without even getting a scratch, it's getting very boring to watch, I mean to stream, and probably pretty boring to watch also. There is nothing exciting anymore, and Monster Hunter Rise didn't work out for me. It was not a game I was very into. So I decided to transition. Yu-Gi-Oh! Went pretty well, but Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a very toxic game, and I was not seeing myself streaming that for much longer, because we streamed that for like, what, 5 months, 4 months? And it was so toxic that it was just not a category I could have stayed on. It was very unhealthy and toxic, so... And yeah, and then we did tow and shoot them up, and now I'm totally out of bullets. I have nothing left. It's not like people have unlimited interest, right? I can't like fake to have interest in some things I don't. The thing is, I can't lie and be like, oh yes, like, I love League of Legends, we're going to become a big League of Legends streamer. Like, no, I don't care about this game. Like, I can't like fake to have interest in some things. That's a big problem. Every time we try a game, I'm like, I try and I'm like, yeah, no, that's not working out for me. And so... And the problem is, it's not like I have a lot of other things we can stream, so... Yeah, I have like some very limited interest and very... And when I want to focus on some things, I really want to commit on some things. And that's the problem. It's very difficult for me to... If I am like a all or nothing person, right? Or, you know, I'm really hooked to some things and I'm going to give everything I have in, or nothing. Like, I've always been this type of person, all or nothing. And yeah, that's a problem. Like, or I'm going to 100% commit in some things, like I did in like, how to say, the different game we played. I can even say I committed 200-300% in like shoot them up, like with all we did. But I can't just like I can't play a game and, how to say, just like these people who do like the sponsor game, right? They are just going to tell you it is the best game in the world because they are paid to play the game for like 10 hours, like, and they're going to play 10 hours and never play the game again. Like, that's not something that we'll be able to do, like, because if I don't like some things, or it's not even if I don't like some things, it's if I don't like feel very interested by some things, I'm just going to give up very quick. That's why it's very rare that I finish a game, because very often, or I'm going to get hooked and really love the game and be like, okay, I'm going to like do the full game and very big committing, or I'm going to give up after a few hours because I don't have interest. And the problem is, it's very difficult to stream with this type of personality. It's very difficult to stream with this type of personality. And also, I am extremely dependent of the game we play, of the content we do, because, how to say, I'm not like I'm not a clown. I'm not like these people that can make fun of everything and just be funny all the time and just like have this kind of, what you say, one man show, one woman show like attitude, right? Where one person can just talk with people and whatever they do, they are just interesting and funny, just the way they talk, their joke and everything. The thing is, sometimes the game don't even need to be crap, right? Sometimes the game can be good, but if I don't like get hooked by it, I'm just not getting hooked. You see what I mean? Like, I'm pretty sure this Space Marine game is not a bad game. Like, there is a ton of people that love it and everything. But yeah, if I don't get hooked to the game, if I don't get this like feels, like, oh yeah, I really have fun, I really like it, I really want to play. If there is something that like throw me away, like I'm going to quit. Like, I'm going to quit. Especially if it's something so early in the game. Like, the thing is, if I played like, let's say, 100 hours in a game, and there is one thing I'm like, oh fuck, I don't like this. I will be like, okay, I have put like so many hours in the game, I will go over that, right? But when it's right at the beginning of the game, no, for me it's like a I quit moment. Like, if there is something like after like 3 hours that push me away, like I will be, no, I'm done. Like, because the thing is, if you have something that early, that means you will get it later more often. You see what I mean? It is sure that this type of stuff is going to come back. So, if there is something you don't like in the first 3 hours of the game, there is a high chance that it will come back later and it's going to be annoying, right? So, that's why if on the first stream, like we play the game 2 hours and after 2 hours there is something that it's so like annoying that I don't want to play anymore. We're just chatting about video games in general. We're just chatting about video games. That it's hard to find video games like you get very interested in. Often, like, I can see a game and I will be like, oh yeah, this is looking pretty fun. And I play a few hours and then I'm like, oh no, it's not for me. It's really not for me. Like, sometimes, you know, there is some game design that are like this Space Marine yesterday, like issue like human and food. The problem is an MMO, right? And apparently it is very limited if you don't like put money in. So apparently there is a lot of mobile like mechanic, like stamina and stuff. So it's a game I was considering to try. It was a time, but then I read a bit the review and it really feel like mobile-ish, right? And that's a problem for me. I don't know, like, I don't know about that. To be honest, like, if 1,000 people tell some things and one person says the opposite, I tend to think like maybe there is a bit of a, how to say, I don't know. I've seen a lot of bad review about the way the game is work. So, and the problem is the MMO asks a lot of commitment also. Yeah, but there is also a lot of bad review. There is also a lot of bad reviews, and it is an MMO anyway, so I don't think the MMO are interesting for me to do here. Otherwise, I will. If I will do MMO, I will definitely not do like. Are you paid by the game to make advertising or something? Like, like I know that's work. Like I don't know if you're just pay like it is like an ad, like you're come to add the game or something. Like it's okay. Like. Not sure about commit since I only commit on this. I don't know. already I'm just like, I really don't like free-to-play in general, so I really don't like free-to-plays. It's not the type of monetization I appreciate in games in general. Yeah, but it just feels like lies, but I don't care. Like, I'm not fighting for the game. Like it's a game, I don't give a fuck. So, like, lies or not lies, like it's like whatever. Like whatever. It's not like a game I have any like interest in. So why why fighting on that? Like I don't understand. It's not like I was playing the game. Like if I was playing an MMO, I would play Final Fantasy XIV or WoW. I wouldn't play that for sure. I wonder if Guild Wars 2 became. I think it's free to play now also. But it used to be a pretty decent game a long time ago. But yeah, Final Fantasy XIV will be such a boring game on stream though. It is only like dialogue and dialogue and dialogue and dialogue that are not very interesting. It's like 2 hours of like talking with people for 10 minutes of dungeon. That will be like pretty boring for sure. Chum chum chum. Chum 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 chum. Choo-doo-dum, chum chum choo-doo-dum. Chum chum. But yeah, when there is bad review, it's because people lie, right? There is never any problem in video games, right? It's sure. Like, people are only liars. I'm sure these video games are perfect. All these people that complain and don't like things, oh my god. They are such liars. Like, the games are perfect. Well, what do you mean people are doing negative review? Like, what do you mean? People are having critics a game? Like, how dare them? Liars. This is outrageous. You don't stay on this stream because I spent my whole day doing critics of games, so if you can't handle like people like giving negative review of something you like, you are not at the right place. Because I am like really, what to say, honest about my feelings of games, so I'm not going like to guys like you onto stuff like if some things I don't like, I won't like. Oops, I bonked my microphone, sorry, I got disconnected for a minute. But yeah, all people there giving negative review. Choo-doo-choo. Chum chum choo-doo-doo-chum chum. Chum 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 chum. It's always the time of attitude that I found funny, right? A lot of stream left on the background when people do other stuff. So something, the slow-paced stuff is fine. Yeah, but the problem is it needs to be, how to say, the problem is I also need, how to say, I don't know how to say that. It needs to be interesting for me to stream also, you see what I mean? Like, if it's boring as fuck for me, I'm not going to manage to do this every day. Like, it needs to be interesting for me to do. Choo choo choo. Choo 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 choo. The type of game I prefer to stream, it's fully gameplay focused game. Like, I like how to say, like, no, the thing is, like, it is totally fine to give negative review if you don't like some things. Like, you're totally in the right to critique some things you don't like, right? You don't have to say no things because you're going to hurt people, right? It's not always work. Like you if you have something negative to say, you're totally free to say it. Like, and if some people are you know, are not happy with that, it's not really a problem, right? Like, why you know, we shouldn't be allowed to give negative review on some things if we don't like it. It is like, even on the game I love, like even in Dodonpachi Side-Eye Ojo, that is my favorite game, I can give you ton of negative critics. Like, the difficulty curve of the game that is stupid, there's some stage design in stage 3, for example, that are toxic as fuck. Like I won't even be talking about the TLB stuff. Like, there is so many awful and bullshit things in this game. But I still love it. But I have no problem to tell you that, yeah, there is a lot of bad things in this game. Like, it's definitely not even... If you want to be objective, it is not nearly close to be the best, like, cave game whatsoever. But I still love the game. But that doesn't stop me to give you, like, negative comments about the games, like... The stage design, like on stage 3, for example, is, like, very awful. The difficulty curve, like... Chum, chum, chum. But, yeah, like... But no, if people, you know, if people, you know, say negative things, they are liars. Whatever. Whatever. It was just it was just like a little funny thing, like... Let's check on Steam. 51% negative review. So it's more than half of the people. So apparently half of the players are liars. That's make a lot of liars. Let's make a lot of liars for sure. Ah yes, people who leave negative review don't play the game. First negative review, 107 hours played. Okay. Second review, 70 hours. Okay. Next bad negative review, 83 hours. Okay. Okay, this one 4 hours. Next one, 129 hours. Yeah, it's only people that don't play the game that give like bad review, right? Next one, 364 hours into the game. Next one, 85 hours. 122 hours. Yeah, but only people who don't play the game give bad review, right? Whatever. Yeah, some people need to stop being delusional for sure. Lost Honor, because they gaslight themselves into liking something they invest into. Yes. So some people like won't accept like the negative review on something they like. Like, just look with the Pokemon stuff at the moment. Like, Pokemon fans that can't accept the fact that their game is pretty trash, but it's like, whatever. I guess it's the kind of psychological stuff that you can't really control, right? Probably. Doom, doom, doom. But yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame. But yeah, I have something like the fanboy attitude. It's something I really can't stand, to be honest. It's something that I can't stand. It's always a pain for sure. Oh, my music stopped for some reason. Choo-doo-doo-doom, choo-doom. The thing is, there are some games I am willing to give a chance, but the game needs to look very interesting for me. Like, I'm always watching the review on games, but I never know to say, if the game looks interesting for me, I will give it a try myself, and then I will make my own opinion. But if the game already doesn't look very interesting for me, and on top of that, it has like 50% of people giving bad review, like it's 50%, it's a lot of people, it's half of the player, like are not being happy with the game. So, and considering I'm a very picky person and I'm very difficult, there is a lot of chance that I'm going to be part of this 50% people that don't like. It was fun, turn me off of the game. Yeah, exactly, like exactly. Like this type of attitude is like, it's like, if it was like 10% bad review, you would like, okay. But when you have 50% bad review, like, how delusional are you? How delusional are you, like, to think that 50% of the bad review are liars, like, are people that don't play the game? Pushing the favorite game and the effect is the opposite. Yes. People that, how to say, are too pushy on some things. I see what you mean. Like, people that are too pushy on one game or one movie or one stuff, it's tend me to like more like push me away than make me interested in the things. In general, I would say. In general. Chun chun chudum. Chun 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 chun. But free-to-play are terrible for stream. Because the problem, if you're a streamer, it's like gacha game. You have to stay on the curve, right? You can't fall behind. So you have to stay always... If you want to, how to say, to be a... If you want to make content on a game like this, free-to-play or gacha or this type of games, what's the point? If you make content, if you're late on everything, if you can't be on the top of what's happening, right? Because the problem is, if you can't like give a content, people can't access themselves. I always want and need to bring value into what I do. Because if I do some things, people can do exactly the same things by themselves. What is the point of the stream? See what I mean? What I want is, I want like to add value on what we do, right? For example, on Shmap, first, very few people play. And second, most of people who play are not playing the hardest difficulty or doing like the hardest game, right? So just the fact that we play Lunatic and like very hard game like Dodonpachi, we were already out of the... We were already doing some things most of people don't. You see what I mean? So we already had the value to the stream because we were doing like some things like the average person don't do, right? So... But if you stream some things that anyone can just boot the game and do the same things, what is the value in that? You see what I mean? I really want you to add value in what I do. Hey Charlie, yeah, exactly. Doing content, not like free-to-play gacha, yes. Because you need to stay on the edge. You need to always be on top on everything, right? So you have to spend money very often. Like if you want like to showcase the new characters, the new builds, the new... You have... It was a problem I had on Yu-Gi-Oh! And to counter this problem, we had a very gimmick to be like the Madolche Queen, and we were only like playing Madolche and we were doing like full Madolche stream. Like that was my way to say a bit like add value, different values, and just like showcase the new deck and the new card. And it was just, can we just beat everything, just always playing like a deck that is not top tier whatsoever. It was a very rogue deck, right? And the gimmick was, can we like just get to the maximum rank with a very like what you say gimmicky and rogue deck, right? That was my way to add value to the stream, because it was not like it is something like kind of funny to try to do, to bring your favorite deck all the way to the top, even if it is not super good. So that was the value I had, but I could have never like get all the new deck and stuff like that, because that costs far too much money. Chum chum chum. But yeah, that's why it's the thing is, I see my stream as I am very like perfectionist, and I really when I stream some things, for me streaming is more than just sharing a screen, right? I really want to add like value to what we do. So that's why we used to do challenge. We were doing like the shmup stuff and everything, because I always try to add like value in what we do. I always try, you know, it never worked out very well for me, but Dark Dive AKD. It is a Halloween outfit, right? Bringing the Halloween outfit because it's soon Halloween, so I brought a bit. We're not bringing this one very often, so but that's why I struggle so much to say hello Fiji, what's up? Good to see you. Thank you for stopping by, guys. I never use meta. I want some creative way to play things. The thing is, if you do content, like being able to showcase a new deck and everything, it's very nice. Hey Fiji, we're just chatting today. We're just chilling this weekend. Just chatting, talking about video game and stuff. Just having a just chatting stream, you know what? Like I couldn't decide what to play right now, so we are just chatting, to be honest. Cute outfit, I'm happy. I did this model myself, so I'm pretty happy. I mean, not like it's very hard, like to do it, but yeah, I did this one myself, so pretty happy. I think it is the one I am the most happy from the one I did. Yeah, but for example, if you're like a fighting game streamer, like you do content on, if your new characters release, it's a bit your job to just showcase the new characters, right? And it is very hard, like to be like, yeah, I'm a fighting game, like there is a software you can use to make 3D models. It is called what is the name already? Let me find it. Let me find the... It is such a mess on my screen. I'm going to find it eventually. Give me a second. I'm cooking. Oh my god, I have so many stuff on my Vtuber Studio. That's the name. You can find it on Steam. It's on Steam. Vtuber Studio. And you can create your character, like you create a game character pretty much. You pick your eyes, you pick your... How to say? You... Yeah, it's what I use for that. God, I'm only using like very like models, except the patchouli one that is not, but most of the model I have are all varied models, so. Everyone will be using the new characters? Yes, because the thing is, you when you make content, like you want to do like what people want to see, right? If a new character is released, it is very difficult to justify to not showcase the new characters if it's your job to, and if you want, because people will just go on another stream, like. So if you want to stay competitive in the as a streamer on, so let's say like if you're a Yu-Gi-Oh streamer and there is a super cool new deck like got released and you can't afford it, and people are going to watch the people who play the new deck, you see what I mean? Like, so that's why all these games, like, or in gacha, if the new Genshin characters is super cool and you have so many streamers playing the new, and people just want to see the new characters, and and you can't afford it, you will be like behind all the time. I showed 2000 my Forbidden City style build in Minecraft, and he said, did you heard SketchUp even game developers? Never heard about that. What is that? The gacha pool for the new waifu. But the thing is, people make enough money in their stream to, how to say, finance. Like, usually, like the big like gacha streamers, they make enough money from the stream that they can put into the game. True, even for a fun video, I do have kind of turned into request-based stuff. A free program for Architect? My team. That's why this type of games are, or you need to have another job that lets you get enough money to put inside the game to stay on curve, or you need to make enough money from your stream so you can reinvest like the money like from the stream into the game, right? So because that's like thousands of bucks like to stay on curve on this type of game, like. Yeah, just chatting for a bit, like a torture. We try Genshin Impact. I think the game is decent, but the gacha system is a big. For me, like this is like a no. Like the thing is, it's like the at the start of the game, you feel like pretty good as a free-to-play. You're like, okay, the game is fine. You can get free-to-play, and then you get to the Abyss things that force you to make like 4 different teams with different characters, right? And like you're like, yeah, good luck doing that as a free-to-play. Like when you get to the Abyss things, and then you need to do like 3 or 4 different teams, make from different characters that all like are viable, right? Because you can't like play 2 times the same characters. And here you're like, yeah, so you're like, yeah, you're doomed. It's over. If you don't put money, this is over, or you're going to have to grind for years. Yeah, also just an open world, like you just roam around, explore. It is a decent game. I mean, well, with the money they get from Genshin, don't worry, they are doing like 2 billion a year, so they have the money to pay people to make their game, you know, it is fine. Like when you make $2 billion per year on your gacha, you can put money into your game, you know, like it's, except if you're Nintendo and you just like decide like to do like crappy games like the new Pokemon, even if you make like billion of money every year, but that's another problem, right? That's another problem. And the game like Genshin Impact, it's a lot in the visual and not it's really like to look good from the outside, but in the inside it's very limited, to be honest. It is very bait. These games are pure bait. Like not a good devil ninja no look at the Mario basement, pretty much. But the problem is you can't be as good as you want. Like if Nintendo don't put any money in their game and they give like barely any money and time for people to make a game, of course that's not going to work. Like the thing is, yeah, gacha are the bait. Like it's totally a bait. Like these games are totally bait. Have you tried any of the recent Final Fantasy game? Recent like what? Because what do you consider a recent Final Fantasy? Because is like, for example, Final Fantasy 14 a recent Final Fantasy? In that case, yes. Is 15 a recent Final Fantasy? The problem is there is so much years of delay between each game that it's... What do you consider recent? Like the Rebirth? Like the Final Fantasy Rebirth? The problem with Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, it's... If you don't have the Final Fantasy 7... I mean, it is like 12 years old, right? Like almost 13 years old. So I don't know if it still counts as recent, right? I don't know. You tell me. You tell me. Is a game above 10 years old is... The problem with the... What you say? The problem is with the Final Fantasy VII remake, it's if you don't have nostalgia for Final Fantasy VII, it is, what you say, for it is very like, meh, whatever, right? It's really a game that plays on the nostalgia, right? And the problem is not a Final Fantasy I have nostalgia for, because it's a game I never played when I was younger. Like, I would be much more interested in a Final Fantasy 9 or 10 remake. Here I would see like the nostalgia value, but as a person that never got into Final Fantasy 7, for me the game looks... You know, for me the game looks a bit like Niers with the 2B bait, right? You have the Tifa bait, right? If you remove like the big boobs of Tifa, what is left in the game, right? When you don't have the nostalgia for the game, right? I'm going to make Final Fantasy 7 fan mad, but I'm sorry. When you don't have like the, you say, yes, nostalgia for a game like this, like the only thing you see is like the, yeah, you have Hot Girl, right? It's a Final Fantasy 7 with Hot Girl and, yeah, and Hot Guy also, because I think Cloud is pretty hot too, so I think it go both ways. But there's very good instant Mario people. I don't even know, like the last Mario Kart did very bad, right? Yeah, it's a own mess, but it's still, what you say, appealing for that make you want to try it, right? Because you know the game, and then you are disappointed because the game is different, right? But if you never had any interest for Final Fantasy VII universe in general, the games are not looking very... Not much into the game. Everyone prefers Sonic Racing over Mario Kart. I'm going to tell you, I didn't see anything about Final Fantasy XIV before. Final Fantasy XIV is what to say? It's an odd beast. Will you try the original Final Fantasy VII? No. Not on stream. Off stream, maybe. Not on stream. Like I said, RPG are very difficult to... Especially Final Fantasy VII, I think it's a very story-based Final Fantasy, right? It's not like a Final Fantasy 1 or 3, or that are 99% gameplay. And whatever the story, right? Just beat the bad guy, right? I think Final Fantasy VII is a very story-driven game. Final Fantasy XIV, yeah, it is an MMO. It is an MMO. It is a weird game. Final Fantasy XIV is the type of game that could have been the greatest MMO from all the time. And in reality, because they never really even tried, is just a mid game. That is sad, because I think this game has the potential to become probably like the best MMO ever made. But I'm going to be honest, they've been so lazy with this game. They never try to evolve. They are keeping the same schedule for 10 years, just putting some new like paper wall, using the exact same mechanics, exact same things from like 10 years, barely adding new like content like that is not like just a remake of all the stuff. And it's a time of people that are like, yeah, if it's work, why I will change until people get tired of this, right? And people start to get tired of this. So it's a game that need to change or going to die. No, they're on this, like, what you say, transition that they must change or the game is doomed. Because people are fed up. People are tired to have them being so lazy and just keeping the same formula for like almost 15 years. I think people start to just get tired of this, especially when you know how much money the game do and did these last few years. Because the money is like it's a money printer. Like this game has been a money printer for like the last few years. So they have no excuse to let the game so undercooked, because the game is extremely undercooked right now. And they have no excuse because you have less content in the game right now that the game is making like it's a golden goose, making ton of money. You had more content when the game was a small niche game almost nobody was playing. So people start to realize that and be like, oh, come on, like with the money we gave you, like we would like to see like this money like reinvested in the game and that you move your ass and start to do new things, right? And yeah, that's the problem with the game, I would say. Even if it's a game that have a crazy potential, but yeah, they are just not. They don't use it. They prefer to stay at the minimum, just like the minimum, so they keep making money on the game without investing back in it. So my thought is, or they want to abandon the game at some point, and they are like, we just keep the money and we keep the game as the minimum. The minimum, you know, just to keep people like happy, and we don't put any effort in the game and we move on. Or they might eventually, they lost a lot of money recently on the game, so, or they are going to wake up and start to move their ass and do like invest into the game again. So I don't know what they will do, but in any case, the game can't stay in the same way it is right now. So, or the game is doomed. People are just fed up right now with the game. They are just... did you play Fire Emblem before? I think I played one game, but it was a very long time. I played one on the emulator. It was a DS one? I don't remember. I did play one of them a long time ago. I'm just not really into tactical RPG too much. I prefer like turn-based or action RPG, but the tactical RPG like Final Fantasy Tactics or like even like Baldur's Gate and things like this type of play style for RPG is not my favorite type. Or I'm going to prefer a real-time action, or like just turn-based, but real like turn-based, basic turn-based, right? Yeah, the thing is, Final Fantasy XIV for a long time at the past because it was a small game. It was a niche game. It was a super niche MMO for years, so people were already happy to get content because the game was small. But now the game is like massive, has millions of players. It's a money printing game. Like they a ton of money on this game, so they have no excuse to actually be so lazy. They have no excuse anymore being so lazy, and people start to make them understand that yeah, they can't continue like this, right? And I think that's for the best, because yeah, the game can't stay in this state. That you can't justify like putting less effort in a game that makes you even more money than ever. Like, they have serious RPG. Yeah, but the problem, the whole problem for not as a player, I love RPG as a player, but streaming RPG is not fun. You see what I mean? Like, RPG are so difficult to stream because first, lot of interesting RPG have a lot of dialogue and cutscene, and second, like when you're invested in a story, like on stream, what you say? I'm not like fully focused on the game. I'm always like focusing on streaming, on doing my job as a streamer, like talk, like check the chat, do all the stuff I do in streaming, right? It's a type of game that I prefer just play by myself, being very, what you say, like immerse in the game, like have an immersive experience, right? When you play RPG, right? When you're on the stream and you have to like, you only play with one half of your You're just like alpha in it, right? Hey Kenny, what's up? RPG or just Yumi? Yeah, I love playing RPG, but off stream, to be honest, off stream. Because yeah, like if I want to play some things where I need to be very, what do you say, focus on in a way that not in a wet gameplay, right? Because we can do like be very focused on gameplay, but it's different when you need to focus on the story, right? When you have to focus on a story, right? It's something I prefer to do by myself when I don't have to keep the stream on at the same time. That's why on stream I always preferred what to say, gameplay focus game. Also other things, if you want to do RPG games with a lot of dialogue and everything, you kinda have to read, and if often the people that do that are doing a bit of voice acting, like and let's be honest, I'm not very good at reading. Like it's a bit embarrassing for me to have to read on stream because I'm not very comfortable reading English. I mean, I can talk English, but I'm not, what to say, comfortable reading. I don't read very well. So if I was like was these people that can read, do voice acting and everything, yeah, of course you can do some fun things with, like, you can even play like visual novel. But yeah, me, like, I can read in my head, no problem, but read out loud, it's very different, right? And if you are not able to read correctly out loud, I think making a stream based on reading something is not a good idea. You see what I mean? Like, if you don't know how to draw, don't make a stream based on drawing. You see what I mean? If you don't know how to sing, don't make a stream based on singing. If you don't know how to read out loud correctly, don't really stream RPG where you have to read like for hours, right? That's like trying to do something on a weakness is like not a good idea. My strength is I'm very passionate on, if I like a game, even if it's very difficult, I can put a lot of time and effort and passion in it. Like when we did like the Toho and the shmup things. I can be extremely passionate and put a lot of work in some things. That's some things I'm good at. But yes, so it's more the type of stuff I want to focus on, because I wish I had a cooler voice, because I wouldn't mind reading things out loud if I did. The thing is, I guess, you know, it's something you can always like work on. Like people that do voice acting, they didn't, except a few one, but that's born like this. But a lot of people learned like how to. Even people that do politics and things like this, they learn how to talk like very well, or to be like very good at reading stuff, at talking. It's a skill you can probably learn, but I don't know. I mean, I just don't feel like that will fit my personality and the way I am, so that wouldn't really fit, I think. I can't see myself like doing super serious things, like, because I don't have a personality. I don't have like a, how to say, a characters that really fit into super like, what you say, like serious stuff, right? I just have an accent. Hear me. What about my accent? Look, I'm the same. No worries. No worries. I'm pretty sure some people struggle understanding what I say. Like, I got like some very bad comments on the YouTube short about the way I talk. So many people like writing like they don't understand away anything I say. So I got a lot of. That's why I also stopped doing short, because I was getting so much negativity and hate on the shorts that it's a place I prefer to stay away from, because I think it's a very like toxic environment. People there are very rude. Like, I was getting so much hate and toxicity on my shorts that I was like, yeah, why am I even doing that, right? Why am I even doing that? Like, I'm done. A lot of people are not very nice on, especially if you're a small a small like channel. Like they really like, you know, like they really like being very like mean on small channels, because I know like they are going to get rid. So yeah, the short, like people like on the short, like it's a very like what you say negative environment, to be honest. It's a very like negative place. Yeah, thank you. Hello, Shadowblade. I hope you have a nice day. Thank you for joining. Today is a bit of a special stream, to be honest. We are doing a just chatting stream because we are a bit in a transition period. But thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The thing is, my shorts never been for like, how to say, money. They are not even like monetized. I didn't monetize my video at all on my channel, so because I refuse to put advertising on my videos. So I am a very, how to say, I am very aggressively against advertising. So I mean forced advertising. So I'm doing very few view on my video. So I totally refuse to put ad on my stuff. And that will be like, how to say, I'm going to be honest, like if I put ad on my stuff, or if I was putting ad on my stream or on my YouTube channel, I will make a few cents from it with the few view I have, right? So, and I will annoy everyone. So is annoying the few people that watch my video worth a few cents? No, not so. But thank you so much, and nice to meet you, Shadowblade. That's very nice from you. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I have a bit of a polarizing way to talk. Like, some people seems to like it, but some people are really, really mad. And I don't understand, like, because, yeah, I sound a bit weird. I know, I always sound a bit weird. But why people get mad? Like, it's okay, like, it's not like it's my fault. Like, like, if you don't like my way to talk, like, it's fine, just move on, right? It's no need to insult me, right? Just because I don't talk like I don't have a pretty like classic way to talk, right? I want to bitch about games, but yeah, like I am very opposite to advertising, especially on small channels. So the thing is, yeah, like I said, like, you sound cute, thank you so much. But yeah, I know that short doesn't make much money, but it's what never been a question of money, right? Like I said, my video are not monetized, so it was just a question to have visibility, right? To give visibility to the channel. But now it is very cooked because my shorts are on some things we don't even do anymore, so. But I tried, like I posted, like I did it some, but it was a time I had like over 2,000 shorts on. I posted over 2,000 shorts, so. We've seen comments section and sweet. I noticed a lot of people feel the need to comment even if it's not something nice. I feel like the golden rule of if you don't have anything nice to say, don't. Yeah, I see what you mean. I think you're right about this. Like, and there's some people that just enjoy being mean, you know? Like, it is a truth reality. It's some people just have fun being. Look how many trolls and toxic people are on the internet. Like, a lot of people just enjoy like being mean. They just feel good, like they're, especially on small channel, because they know like we're going to read their comments, right? On a big channel with like 2,000 comments, who cares? Like your comment is going to be totally drowned in like thousands. But they totally know what they do when they see like you're a very small channel and you barely have any view. They totally know that their comment is going to be read. So that for them, that's very even more tempting. That's even more tempting. But yeah, like I said, like if you don't like something, like it's no problem. But being very rude and insult, and I don't understand. Like you can just, even if you want to put like a negative comment, you don't need to be rude or very like insulting. Like I never did anything wrong to these people. I'm just posting like a tour video, right? I'm going to tell you the truth. I think my short would have been much I would have probably, it would have worked much better if I didn't put myself and I just put the gameplay. I enjoy being playfully mean, but after getting to know someone, yeah, but it's very different to bully someone in a friendly way because you know them, like bullying a friend, like, and someone you don't know. The thing is, when you don't know someone, like, mean is just being mean. There is no like friendly mean, right? Because if you, it's only friendly if it's your friend or someone you know, right? If it's a total stranger, like, even if you, mean is just mean, right? But yeah, of course, when you have a friend and or someone you know, and you can be like you can be like what you say, you can be like, you can tease, you can be like, there is nothing bad in that, right? But when it's someone you don't know, like you have to assume the person is going to be like hurt by that because they have no clue, like it is a joke, it is real, like do you really like mean it, like, and if you don't know the person, like by default, like, you're going to feel like very defensive, right? Because that's kind of rude. But yeah, like the short was, I had to delete a lot of comments. Like, I was not letting this comment on my video because I had so few comments that if I was letting the super like insulting and rude comments, I was like, no, I have to moderate that. I have to remove them. If it was like what you say, like critics about the gameplay or everything, it was fine, I didn't care. But when it was just attack, like pure attack against me for no reason, I was like, you know, okay, like fuck it, I'm not letting this pass. Like, if you just want to insult me for insult me, like, of course I'm not going to let your comment on the video, right? And you're going to get blacklist for sure. I had like, if you saw like the numbers of people I have in my ignore list on YouTube that can't post on my, oh, thank you so much for the follow, Shadow. Thank you so much. I mean, it's a sub on YouTube. Thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. We are a bit in a weird timing at the moment. We are trying, like to say, to evolve a bit the channel because we've been a shoot them up focused channel for the 2 years. But yeah, I decided that it's time to move on and try something new, and the problem is we're a bit in this transition where we are thinking about what to do. That was a bit ago that I did that. No problem, no problem. No problem, no problem. The bright side is that engagement still comes from numbers? Yeah, but this is not what you say. At my level, it is not good, right? It's like saying all advertising is good advertising. No, it's not right. Like, at some point, yeah, if you're already pretty big and you don't care about what you say, when you have a good balance between positivity and negativity, you can just ignore that and move on. But when you're a very small channel and you have barely anyone, and you start to pile up like the negativity, like, it is just not healthy and just not it's better to not have it's better to have nothing than only bad things, right? Let me drink, I'm thirsty. I'm thirsty. But yeah, that's... I really try to invest into the short because I really believe that could have been a way to grow stuff, but it's been very... It's been a lot of work for not a lot of result, to be honest. The negative engagement is annoying people who is actively misspell a word or gets something wrong, someone in the comments. Yeah. Yeah, I had like some people fighting in the comment for no reason. Like, even me, the super small, I had some people fighting each other in the comments for like stupid things. Like, I was like, what the fuck? Oh, I need to sneeze. I had also someone that was asking super weird question, like super politic and Like, what the fuck, like... And I had to tell them, like, stop, like, it's not a politic channel, like, it's not like asking a religious, like politic stuff about religion, about... I was like, what the fuck is that? I was like, oh, this is like a Toho channel, right? We are playing Toho games, like what? We are not doing politics, sorry, it's a freaking game. Oops, I bonked my microphone again, sorry. Yeah, I understand this, Shadowblade. I am also adult, so... I understand that. I'm the same person, like... Yeah, the thing is, some people, like, it's a gameplay short of a VTuber. Why would you start talking politics in the comment and religion and super, like, serious stuff? Like, it's a VTuber playing a video game. Like, what the heck? What the heck? I was like... What the heck? The fairy song. People with nothing going in their life are usually the ones that talk about politics more. Yeah, the thing is... The thing is, how to say... It's just weird. It's not the place for it, right? It's not the place for it. It's just not the place for it, right? Like, I'm not even talking about when I post the short where you have the... Like some, what you say? Some symbol in the gameplay that are a bit sus for Western people. That are totally normal in Japan, but are a bit like sus for especially European people. Like, people are just like, don't understand anything. That's weird. Think of Mario Politic when normal people want to buy food, go home and play games. I said this before to other people, just it's so easy to not say anything. Yeah, the thing is, especially on short, like, if you don't like the content, like, if you don't like the short, you can just sweep, right? It's not like you have to, like, how to say, if it's not something that interests you, just sweep. Like, it's not like you didn't even click on the video, or it's not like you got bait or anything. And you can get mad because some clickbait can be very annoying. Me too, just nothing, personally, I'm full of hate. To be honest, like, I'm... Like, it was very rare that I was answering to like, toxic comments. Usually I was just blocking them and move on. But I did, like, answer a few ones that were going too far, like... So sometimes people are going just too far. Some people... Someone was totally sure that I was from Portugal or Brazil. And on every, like... and on every, like... On every, like, short, they was posting, like, about, oh, I am from Brazil or Portugal, and I'm not from this country, like I was like, and it's never been, like, a secret that I'm French, right? Like, it's never been, like, a secret that my nationality has never been a secret. I'm keeping some other secrets as a VTuber, but my nationality has always been public, so I never hide that I'm French, right? So, and some people, like, was like, sure that I was, like, from other country. I was like, oh, what are you like, talking exactly because they know it, like, it's a certitude, like, it's not like they think I am from Brazil, they know I am from Brazil. I'm like, no, I am from France. I've been in France all my whole life, so I was like, what the heck? In a way, that was just funny, but it was so weird. The thing that was not mean or anything, right? But it was just weird. I was like, why? Why do you think that I am from Brazil? Like, especially that I don't think my accent is really, like, giving up, like, Portuguese vibe, right? So some people thought I was German once, but I don't really think my accent sounds very German too. But yeah, I know some. It's very rare that, what to say, You know, you must be from here because I know best. Yeah, it was exactly that. Like, that's why it was so weird. That's why it was so weird. It was like they were saying that like it was real. Like they know it. Like I was like, no. Like it's just so weird. It's just so weird. Because you could say like, I think this person is from like, but no, it was like they are from. Like, oh my god. Yeah, especially like I said, I really don't think I sound like I have a Portuguese accent or whatsoever, or. But I think it is a bit of a thing with the VTubers, right? People really want to know. I saw it's some things I have fun with, because as being a VTuber, it's. I know there are some people that are very triggered, and they really like want to know everything about the person. And I know that some VTuber are, like what you say, they are giving a lot of information. Me, I'm just giving what I want to give, right? I like to keep some secret and stuff but like I don't care to know like my nationality. Like I'm not going to hide, like, especially that I have an accent that is like pretty easy to find. So yeah, I had some people that asked me that. Usually, like I said, my nationality never been a secret. So since the beginning, the only thing that annoyed me is like it was a time I was getting every day like French joke, right? Always the same joke about French people. And I remember like after a few months getting the same joke over and over, I was like, okay, that's not very fun anymore. Like it was fun the few first time. Like, yeah, French, like French, right? Because you have like this, you have some people that was, I mean, that was joke, but like that was very borderline, like saying like some stuff that was very like borderline joke, like about French people. Like I'm like, yeah, I was born here. What's the problem? Like, yes, some people are lucky that French people are not too, what you say, are okay to joke about this, because some people are crossing line that are very rude sometimes. Yeah, sometimes the jokes are very insult. Yeah, sometimes like they literally like tell you to go kill yourself and everything. Like you're a fucking French, go kill yourself. Like, well, calm down. Like, calm down. Like it's okay. There is a lot of jokes you can do about French people, but just like it's fine, right? Like you will do this type of joke on any other nationality, you will like you will have big problem, because trust me, like I heard some stuff like you will tell that to like to some other nationality, you will get big trouble for saying that. But if it's French people, that's okay. But usually we are pretty receptive to the joke, but yeah, sometimes people like cross the line, and when you hear the same stuff like for every day for like months, you're like, okay, the joke is not too fun anymore. Let's move on. Let's move on. Yeah, the thing is, like, I don't know. I don't know. Like, it's just weird. It's just pretty weird. Like. Yeah, it's just like the classic stuff, right? But when like I said, hearing one joke, it's fine. Hearing the same joke 1,000 times, it's not fun anymore. And it's just like if it's like, you know, if every day people make fun about like you know, like the classic American joke, like fat people, hamburger, it's only fat people that eat burger every day, like okay, it's fun. Like, but if you hear this like every day for like even if it's just a joke, like if you hear it like every day for like months, it's getting very old. Like it's getting like Hey, thank you. Hello Tochi, what's up? I hope you have a nice day. Welcome to the stream. I am. Yeah, it's I think the best joke are always the shorter one, right? when it's just repeating the same things, it's like they don't know that. I mean, like I didn't see any insult about Turkey and myself. I don't know. I never heard about. I never heard about Turkish people. But nice to see you, Toji. I hope you have a nice day. We are just chatting today, doing just chatting stream, since we have not much else to do. But it's been fun so far. Do do doom, do do doom, chum 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 chum. But yeah, like this type of joke, like are not like how to say harmful, but they are getting annoying with some time, like. But yeah, like I said, no, I'm not posting short. Sometime I post one from time to time, but we hit the burger and we're proud of. I mean, burger are pretty tasty, so I mean, to be honest, we hit a lot of stuff like of junk food here also, so we hit a lot of junk food around here also, so it's not like it's a big deal. Just vibing on the music, just vibing on the music. It's actually because something we love to hit. Yeah, but there are like some American joke like I've heard that are not that fun, like people joking, like, you know, about like people getting shot in school and stuff like that. There are some jokes that are not that fun, to be honest. I already heard some stuff that are, yeah, I don't know. I don't know, like I don't really see the point joking about that, to be honest. Like there is some, I am very open to joke about a lot of stuff, but there is some subject like I can have a pretty dark humor. Like I can understand and be okay with dark humor, but there are like there are some jokes that it's not fun. You see, if the joke is fun, I can be like, yeah, at least it's fun, but there are some stuff that it's not even fun, like, so, like, there is some stuff, like, I'm pretty open to most subject, but yeah, that's, there is some stuff that are just not fun to talk about, to joke about. Chum, chum, chum. Damn, that's the Like Dreamer music. That's the Like Dreamer, the Like Dreamer. I'm still waiting for the Fox game. Flare, Fox stuff. This is a game we're going to play. Joke only have to be funny. That's quite a concept. Some people just don't get it. Yeah, that's the problem. Is I'm totally fine with the subject as long as it's funny, right? If it's sometimes dark humor can be pretty fun if it's used correctly, right? But it's something that you need to use very, what do you say, occasionally and not overdo with, right? It's dangerous. It's very easy to cross the line where it's not fun anymore, right? So I prefer saying the dad jokes that make people groan. I mean, some dad joke can be okay, I guess. Some dad jokes can be okay, I guess. They are not like they are not all like too bad, I guess. Where to drink? I'm sorry, I have to move a bit because I was getting a bit. I was sitting not correctly on my chair, and then my back hurt, and I'm like, why my back hurt? And I'm just sitting like a freaking monkey. I'm sitting like a monkey in my chair. Do 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 do. Chum do do do. That's a nice music. I do like the Like Dreamer the like Dreamer OST. So I am still thinking of what we are going to do. That's a pretty uncomfortable like situation to be in at the moment as a streamer. I think the chuckle people make when someone says something offensive is funny. They don't understand that the natural reaction is awkward and uncomfortable. Yeah, so the thing is there is the two extreme, right? There are people that are taking stuff too seriously, and there are some people that like going too far. It is a problem. It's some people get offended for anything that have no reason to be offended for, and some people are crossing lines that are kinda they are going a bit too far. I have a bad habit of sitting in my chair, folding one leg over it and forgetting. Oh yes, then you have like the, I don't know how you call this in English. In French we will say the ends. We call like the ends. You know, when your legs is all like, oh, I don't know even what to say. Like you don't even feel like, and it's all weird, feeling weird. Or your arm if you sit on things. Interesting, as you won't say the same things in real life. It's depends. I get depends on people, but yeah, the thing is also sometimes some people are stating like offensive joke, but how to say, it's not innocent. Like some people are pretty serious. That's the problem. That's the problem. I have no problem about a joke and people that is not serious and just talking a joke, and there are some people that are joking but only half joking. You see what I mean? Like they're only half joking, and that's much more a problem. They fell asleep for opinion that, oh yeah, I see, you know. I need to chest up, but it's not that easy. I try to lean back to my chair because I have a decent chair, but I tend like to like I have a little like, I don't know what to say, like box below my desk, and I often like lay my legs on top of that, and then I have like one leg's like folder on the box, my other like halfway to the ground, and I'm in some weird position sometimes. Especially when I play with the controllers. When I play with my keyboard and mouse, I'm a bit forced to sit correctly, because when you play keyboard and mouse, but when I play with my controllers, sometimes I'm sitting like a monkey. Our chest being head like we try to aim in front. I tend a bit to like lean forward, but I need to try to lean back more against my chair, because I have a decent chair, but it starts to be a little bit broken, but it's still working pretty fine. So it's still working pretty fine. But yeah, keeping a good posture is very hard. For sure. I'm someone that moves all the time. Also, that's the problem is I'm very bad at staying in one position. I wonder why my back is so messed up. So the thing is, when my back hurts, I cannot know why. The thing is, I don't wonder why my back hurts. I cannot know why, but I still do it anyway. That's the problem. That's the problem. That's the problem is I know the reason, but yeah, I am someone that always need to move all the time. So even when I sit correctly, a few minutes later, I won't be sitting correctly anymore because I keep moving. I always need to wiggle all the time. I can't sit in one position for long. It's the same when I sleep. I always have to move, always. Until I eventually fall asleep. But until I fall asleep, I keep moving all the time. I don't know. I just can't stand in one position for some reason. It's very difficult for me, at least. But yeah, like sometimes I'm really sitting poorly. Yeah, but the problem is I move, but it's not like I get up and walk and... No, I just like move and put myself in a weird position. So it's not very healthy way to do it, I think. It's not a very healthy way to do it. If I was like just getting up, walking around and things like that, but... Somewhere pinching a compressor spine for some period of time. I am spending a lot of time sitting, so I will eventually have back problem for sure. Eventually. I mean, sometimes my back hurts, but it's very like a little bit. But yeah, I tend to move a lot, but not to do like a very efficient move. It's more like a wiggle, I change my leg position, I just... Yeah, back pain can be a real issue. That can be a real handicap when you can't, like, just... It's probably it's a pain that is very difficult to... Once you have back pain, it is very difficult to get rid of it, and it's something that even when you lay down, it still hurts. So it's a pain that you have no position that really calm down the pain. So it's a kind of pain that is very annoying because you have to deal with it consistently. So that's kind of annoying for sure. I do that yoga spine stretch things often. Damn. Need to be like flexible to do yoga. Like this guy in Street Fighters. That's him. In Street Fighters. You can be all like all like flexible. Like I don't move too much. It's a bit difficult for me. I have to be careful with my lower back. Years ago, I had woken up and I just couldn't walk. My lower spine was so bad. I had to call my... Oh my god. Yeah, like I said, like back pain can be a really a big handicap in daily life. So, and sadly, it's something that is very, especially with the way we are now, and we spend a lot of time sitting and stuff like that. It's something that happened to a lot of people, and it's that's a big handicap for sure when you have to deal with that in the daily life. I don't it's for the moment I don't think that I really have like the biggest handicap for me is my heart for sure, since I can't do much effort without being totally like out of breath, since my heart is in very poor shape. But I think it's the only things really in daily life that is a bit of a handicap for sure. But it sure got much worse these last years, since I was not exercise too much. Before I was like moving more, I was doing sport and everything, so even if my heart was a bit weak, with the exercise and everything, I was still in an okay shape. The thing is, since I really committed into streaming, and we've been streaming for almost 4 years now, I kind of stopped everything else, and I totally committed into that. And yeah, like I stopped doing exercise, I stopped like working out. And do you feel dizzy if you bend your waist down for a long time? Dizzy? Why would I feel dizzy? No, I don't think so. The biggest problem is like my heart is in very poor condition. it's more that I'm out of breath very quick. Like the even small effort make me like very like weak. I gotta get better at going to the gym. I've been slacking off late, and it's bad considering I bet you go do it. The thing is, eventually one day, the problem is I am in a bad loop, right? Like my heart is very weak, and I didn't train for years now. Even doing a small effort make me feel really bad. So I don't want to make effort because it makes me feel very bad. And like I don't do effort, it gets even worse. And I can do even less effort. So what I need to do is eventually I need to, if I want to maybe like make things slightly better before it's too late, I will need to start to work out a bit more and get my heart in a slight better shape. But for the moment, I'm just not in the... It's not the right time for that. I have so much things to deal with at the moment. I just don't have the strength to do this. But yeah, like at the moment, like my heart is in a very poor shape. Very poor shape. I think it's the worst it's ever been, to be honest. It's the worst it's ever been at the moment. Like literally just like climbing the floor to get to my room because there is no like elevator. I have to climb the floor, like the stair. I mean, just like climbing the stair make me like totally out of breath. It is a bit rough for sure. I think when blood rushed to my head, I could feel a little dizzy. That's not great for sure. The thing is, it's not the position you're supposed to be anyway, so... I mean, well, at least normally. Well, I guess you can for some situation, but it's pretty specific, right? It's pretty specific. I think doing some deep breathing while doing stretch will be a good idea that won't lose our breaths. The problem is my heart is very weak, so the problem is my heart the only way to compensate is to like beat very fast. But yeah, like even if I do like a small effort, like just like getting up, like I don't know, like cleaning my room, my heart is going to beat like I run a marathon just to compensate because my heart is not very strong, it's pretty weak. So, and like my heart is beating very fast, it gets even more tired. So the problem is the heart, you know, I got to the point where my heart is so weak that all I can do it just like it will never like get better in a way. I can just like slow it down to get worse pretty much. But it is a bit annoying, but oh yeah, I wouldn't be able anymore to like I was doing a few years ago. But like I said, in a few years, like it got much worse. Like I would say until 2020, 2019, before COVID, like start to COVID, because before COVID I was doing a lot of biking. I had a racing bike, and I was doing cycling. I was doing a lot of cycling before COVID. I was doing a lot of cycling, so I was in a very, how to say, alright shape at that time. And after the COVID started, and it was a mess. And after the COVID, when I wanted to start back the bike, I almost got killed by a car, and I never touched my bike again. And after that, I started to stream, and I started to be home all the time. And in a few years, in 5 years, like my heart like became a disaster. So when I said like I put everything in this channel, like I even put my whole like health in this freaking channel, so I sacrificed like my freaking heart for it. So, and it's not like a picture. It's literally I sacrificed my heart for this project. So yeah, that was not like, what to say, that worth it, to be honest. Looking back, if I had another chance, I would have kept my job. And I think so. If like I have kept my job after COVID and I just continued my life like I had before, like I think that would be in a much better situation than I am now, like mentally and physically for sure. Like this project I've been how to say, I've been a big disaster overall for my life, on both mentally and on the health also. If I had like another chance, I would definitely do something different. Like, so the problem is I am such in a shape now, like I'm such in a mental and physical shape that I can't really handle anything else. So I have to, I'm trying to make it work, because otherwise all this will be for nothing. You see what I mean? Like, if I can't make it work, like all this sacrifice I did for it, like, will be for nothing. So that's why I don't want to give up. I don't want to, I don't want like to be like, yeah, I'm done, because first thing first, right now I'm not in a shape purely to be able to handle a proper job. Like I like what you want me to do like right now? I'm not like in a shape to handle anything right now. And like I can't even stop, I can't stop either, because I need to keep the company going. I have responsibilities. Hey Malu, what's up? Fair one spelled long ago, and I kind of feeling it related to the current circumstances. I'm glad you joined. Yeah, I'm happy to have you. I'm happy to have you. Like, everyone is welcome here. Nice to see you, Malu. What's up? What's up? Normally we stream every day, but at the moment we are in a bit in a weird timing, so I don't really know what we do. But normally the normal schedule is every day. But tomorrow the hours will be a bit different, because we switch hours in my country for the light saving stuff. So tomorrow the stream hours will be a bit different, so depending of where you live, since we switch hours for winter hours. But yeah, we are just chatting today. We are doing just chat stream, because I have nothing I want to play today. So yeah, we have the, yeah, it's tonight. We changed tonight during the night. Ah, you work on the, I see, interesting. Same over here. I think a lot in Europe change around the same hours, but I know in the United States they do it later or earlier. I don't know. November 2. Okay, so like a week or two. But yeah, normally we stream around these hours every day. Yeah, there are some players that just decided to stop with that, and that's not... Let's be honest, I think it's not a bad idea. Like, I don't even know why we still do it. The problem is, sometimes I'm in the mood to talk and I have some stuff to say. Like here right now, I have a lot of things to say, because we are talking about a bit the future of the channel and everything, so I have a lot of things to say, but it's not always the case. With Rhode Island, which is part of France, and France still does not. Yeah, but I think, yeah, this is I think the island from France have their own like stuff. We did play it yesterday, and I think I forgot to remove the tag. We did play it yesterday, yes. we did play it yesterday. This stupid rat made me rage quit. I don't know. Maybe we'll give it another try. Maybe I was just not in mood yesterday. I've been like a bit a rage quit because this stupid mission with the rat. You have to burn the rat. I was just not in the mood. Maybe we'll give it another try. I'm thinking maybe we'll give it another try, but one day I will be like, what to say, in a better mood, because yeah, yesterday I got very annoyed by this mission with the rat. That was a mess. That was a mess. Yeah, and that one I was just starting the game. It's just like it was like the second mission or something like this, and I'm playing solo for the campaign, and that was a disaster. Like this section was a nightmare. This section was a nightmare. The NPC doing nothing, like the game expecting you to do like to keep the rat away, to kill the alien, like to. Oh my god, that was a nightmare. That was a nightmare. I am like considering giving it a new try, but when I will be in a better mood, to be honest, because oh yeah, that was. I wanted to cry. This section was. Oh my god. The beginning of the game was pretty good. I had a good time until we get to that part. And that part, oh my god, that was a pain. I think it's a kind of section with we did on veteran because the game like said like it is the way the game is intended to be played, and usually I like to go for this type of difficulty, like it was written like it's the intended way to play. So usually it's a difficulty I like to pick, and it was going very well until this section, but this mission have been how to say a disaster. Like it was the problem. It feels like this mission is really expected to be played with real people. Like it's supposed to be a teamwork, right? One person dealing with the rats and the other people dealing with the aliens, right? The problem is the NPC are doing nothing, so you have to do everything like yourself, and that was horrible. Like I was dealing with the rat, I was swarmed with the alien, I was getting bullied over and over because the NPC were doing nothing. Oh my god, that was awful. I wanted to cry. Like I wanted to cry. Yeah, and the thing is, like, it looked like the alien are barely ignoring, they're totally ignoring the fires. Like, I would imagine by holding the flamethrowers, like, that would, like, keep the rats away and the alien couldn't swarm you, but no, I was holding the fire, but the alien was still, like, the tyrannid, I mean, was not caring whatsoever. Like, they was going through the fires and kicking my ass, like... A rat edible, I think in some country it's a rat. Like palace cats love eating fat rats. But we are not palace cats, sadly. But yeah, like it feels like with real players, it's probably more manageable, but with the NPC that was a nightmare. That was a nightmare. But I will see. If I'm in a better mood, we might give it a new try. But yeah, that was really rough. I was losing my mind, like, and it felt like so, like, what you say, it was just a game bullying you for no reason. Like I didn't understand, because it was really like a bully section. Like. It was not fun. It was just a game bullying you for free, and you don't even have much in solo. You have barely any way to respond, because if you stop holding the fires, you get instantly destroyed by the rats. So you don't even have the choice. Like you have to keep the fires to keep the rats away. And in the meantime, the tyrannid are just bullying you for free when you can't do anything. And you have the NPC like doing nothing at all. They're just totally like and it feels such like a bully section, like the game bullying you, like, and you can just watch and cry, like that was such a bad vibe. It was such a bad vibe, like, and that was so feeling so unnecessary, like. I saw a video of the huge bamboo forest rat. I think in some country people eat the rat. I think in some country people eat rat. I would prefer have a pet rat. They make good pets, but boom, 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 boom. But yeah, I will see. I will consider making a new try to this mission, but I don't know. It was just not very. It's a shame because the beginning of the game was pretty fun. I had a good time. Okay, that's a good news at least. That's a good news. Because I was kinda scared that this type of section will come back. That will be... That's good to hear. That's good to hear because yeah, that was a really rough. That was a really rough. Boom, boom, boom. But I think they say for the same mission, right? They were talking about the same mission. Yeah, I do like Warhammer a lot. It's a to be honest, it's a franchise that was like I played like ton of Total War Warhammer. I don't know too much 40k, so I wanted to try a bit for. I know like the basic of 40k, like I know the race. I know a bit like the different factions and stuff like this, but I never like played 40k stuff too much. I was more into the old world and fantasy Warhammer, like Total War. I like the MMO Warhammer a lot also. It was such a good game. Such a shame it died so quick. I think this game had so much potential to be amazing. It's such a shame they give up on that game so early. I still play a bit the private server on it. Wow. Why did I lost something weird happened, sorry. I think I don't know, something weird happened. But yeah, I do enjoy Warhammer. I think it's a franchise that is pretty cool. I did play a lot of Total War. Such a good game when the game is not broken, because at the moment the game is broken, but when the game works, it's actually a great game. It's actually a great game, but when the game works and it's not fully bugged. Because recently, like the Total War Warhammer game, there is a lot of rumor about a Total War 40k. So I'm looking forward for this, but I'm looking forward for this. I need to sit correctly. I'm starting to sit like a monkey again. I'm starting to sit like a monkey again. That's some things I really need to work on. To sit correctly, especially when we play games. When I'm playing with my keyboard, I cannot need to sit correctly. But when I'm just talking like this and I have nothing in my hand, yeah, I tend to go monkey mode. I tend to go monkey mode. Posture checked, yes. Oh, put more sound. Put more sound. But yeah, I think I was thinking like this type of game could be fun to play because it seems to have a lot of content, and I don't like PvP, but there is a lot of PvE stuff. It was looking, and I really like Warhammer in general, so. But yeah, this damn rat. We got bullied by the rat. Oh my god, just thinking about it, that was a nightmare. That was a nightmare. Do-do-do-do-dum. Do-do-dum, do-do-do-do-do-dum, dum-dum. But since we haven't found anything else to play, I might like give it a new try. We will see. Maybe tomorrow. I'm thinking about it. It will depend on my mood, to be honest. It will depend on my mood, to be honest. Sometimes I'm just not in the mood for that. Sometimes I don't mind. But, you know, I just don't like this type of stuff where you just feel like the game is just bullying you for no reason. Like, the problem is I'm not into a lot of stuff. That's why we are just talking right now. If I was if I had more like things to play, I will do. Might be a bit tough at the moment, but yeah, since we don't have much other things to do, there is nothing that I'm interested in the sale at the moment. It's not really a question of sales or things like this, because I know very well that if I wanted to stream something really bad, I know Saya, it will like get me the game so I can stream it. So it's not really a question of the game being on sale or not. It's more like really a question of, do I want to stream the game? Because I know Saya, if I really wanted to stream a game, oh, no Pokemon music. Why I get out of my playlist? Why no YouTube decided to move out of my playlist? The thing is, I have no problem with difficult stuff. At the moment it's fun to play, but that rat section was not fun. To be honest, if you want to see which game we can play, it's very easy, like, or if you're a streamer in general, if you want to know, you go on Twitch, you go on category, ah fuck, I'm not signed up on this. Need to go here. Go on Twitch, you go on the category. All the first things you can move on, because everything is everything that have more than a few thousand viewers, you can move away, because we are too small for this. We will be lost in the crowd. Then you take a game like with a few, like, for example, I don't know, let's check. Let's check this. Let's check, for example, I don't know, Dark and Darker. I'm taking some things like random, right? Then you look with your average viewers. So right now we are 7, right? What is not great. And you look where with 7 viewers you will be in the list. And if you have to scroll more than 2 times, you can't stream this game. Nobody will find you. So this game, for example, 7 viewers, I have to scroll like 5 times. This is dead. We are going to be totally invisible in this category. Then you try another one. Because you have like to things like how people use the platform, right? So, because you can't expect because sometimes Twitch puts small streamer on the main page, but it's very rare because there is so many small streamers, so maybe 1 or twice you're going to be on the main page, but it is very rare, so you can't like up on this to grow. So you go for another, like whatever, like for example, let's take another random one, for example, Project Zomboid. I click that. There is 1,000 viewers, so that means there are some people watching the game. and you look, so with 7 viewers, we will be one scroll away. So this one scroll away, it's okay-ish. Not amazing. The best is to be visible from the start, like with the number of viewers, because it is ranked by the viewers, the number of viewers by default. The best is to be as high as possible, because more you're low in the list, less chance you have to people to find you. So the best is to stream a game who have some people watching the game, so, and that you're very visible in the category. That means people who are going to click on the category are going to see you right away. Let's pick Warcraft 3 for example. Perfect. Warcraft 3, like if we were streaming Warcraft 3 right now, so there is 1,000 viewers, so this game have some people interested to watch this game, and we will be on the first page, right on the top. We will be second line. So for example, that will be a perfect streamable game for the channel. Like right now it's a 10 on 10. Like you have like a lot of followers, you have like around 1,000 people watching the games, you don't have very big streamers that eat everything, and with a few viewers you are already at the top of the list, so you have a high chance to be discovered. So for example, Warcraft 3, the problem is I don't like the game, but but technically that will be a perfect game to stream for my channel at my size. And if you want to find like the best like games for your channel, it's all you do. Then for example, if we click Genshin Impact, like no, like I will be like at 5, 6, 7 scroll away from the top, so it is just dead. If we click for example Elden Ring Night Rain, I will be at 2 scroll, so not the best, but that will work. If we click Lost Ark, but Lost Ark is a big gacha, so I know the frame of the two category is there is no viewers. So the thing is, you need 2 things. You need to be visible, and you need to have people watching this category. The prime of the two category is you're very visible in the category, but there is nobody watching this category, so that's the problem. That's why you want to be on a game that there is like some people like clicking the category, right? Because if the category have like 10 viewers, and even if you are at the top of the category, you won't get more than 10 viewers, you see what I mean? So it needs to be a game that have a community and that have like people that can discover you. If you're like visible, you need people to see you, right? The problem is and for example, if we go to Space Marine 2, because I didn't pick this game totally randomly, right? If we go for Space Marine 2, we are like right on the top of the page. Like there is like 600 people watching the game, so there is some people watching this game in this category. And with like the average viewers, we are right on the first page. So I didn't pick this game only by random. Like it's not a game it's because the game fits the what we can do in an optimal way. So it's a game like there is some people interested in this game, some people playing, and we are right at the top of the list. So to optimize the visibility, so yeah, but it's okay. Like at my size, even a couple of 100 people is fine, because we are not expecting to get like 1,000 viewers on the like. But if we could get like 15, 20, that's all we are asking for, to be honest. I'm not asking much more than that's enough to make the channel grow. You see what I mean? Like it is already for a channel of my size, it is far enough to have some evolution and growth in the channel, right? It's not like, sadly, shmup where you have like 10 people on the whole category, right? So hey, thank you. That's very nice. Thank you. I'm happy to have you here. Like everyone here, everyone is welcome here. As long as people are nice. That's all I ask, is people being nice. And what do you say? Just looking for game in the category as are mostly gameplay. No, but don't worry, like the thing is I spend a lot of time here looking at what we can do. The other game we might do, since it's a game I do play often. That's Total War Warhammer 3 is a bit dead at the moment, to be honest. It's only 100 viewers, but that could work. We would be at the top of the list, but yeah, it's barely bigger than the shmup category. At least we need a couple of hundred of people in the category to have a chance to have some people checking us out. The thing is, if you want to have some viewers that stay on the channel, they need first to find the channel, right? So, and when someone checks the channel, there is a very small chance they're going to stick around. So you need to be on a place where at least you're going to have some people that are going to check the channel and maybe want to stay for a bit. The problem of the shoot them up category, it's we had nobody checking the channel. We had the same people for... It was so rare that we got some new people finding the channel. Maybe a bit on YouTube sometime we had, but on Twitch, like, it was extremely rare to have new people even finding the channel, because there is so many people that are just not interested in this category at all. So it's always, how to say, like I don't know what to say. It's just an example, right? The things, let's say you cook the best pizza in the world. Even if you cook the best pizza in the world, and you are alone in the middle of the desert where nobody ever passed through, nobody is going to buy your pizza. You see what I mean? You need some people to find you first. And then if your pizza is good, maybe they will come back, right? It's the same with stream. If you're in a place where nobody will find you ever, nobody is even know you exist, right? So that's why you need to be in a place where at least some people can find you and be like, give you a chance, right? That's the thing is, if you're in a place where nobody will ever find you, it's not their fault. Like, it's like when you want to open a shop, right? You look for the optimal positioning where people will find you, see you, give you a chance, right? It's the same with streaming. And the problem is you always need to think of how people are using Twitch or YouTube. There is almost nobody, like I'm telling you, like there is barely anyone that bothers scrolling through the streamer. Like the majority of people, I don't know the numbers, but it have to be very close to 99% are going to click on the games they want to watch. First, they're going to click on the streamers they watch. But let's say there are streamers that they are usually watch is not online. They're going to click on the category and they're going to click on the first stream on the top. Because that's all normal people do. Like the majority of people do. It's very rare that you have some people, except when the people are specially looking for small streamer, but it's a minority that are going to scroll down. But the big majority are never going to scroll down and they will never find you. So that's the problem. That's why you want to put yourself in a position where at least you have a chance people to find you, because if nobody found you, you're... Hey Silver, nice to see you. Yeah, there is some people that are looking for small streamer in general, like... Nice to see you, Silver. I hope you have a nice day. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, it is like streaming is very difficult. That's why there is so many people that have 0 viewers. Like there is like the majority of people on Twitch that have 0 viewers, because yeah, you can't like expect people to find you if you are not positioning yourself somewhere you can be found, right? It's really the things like so if you have no way to give you extra visibility, the best things you can do is position yourself in an optimal like category and pray that some people give you a chance. Pretty much that's all you can do. Yeah, you try your best to make a good stream, but you know, it is very difficult to add value on stuff because there is so many streamers that are doing great things that it is like very difficult to compete in a, especially that even if you don't realize, but there is a massive, like what you say, there is a massive, I don't know the word in English. Like there is a lot of people that are going to associate small channel with bad content. Like by default, there is a lot of people that are going to see your number of viewers or your number of subs on YouTube. And by default, if you have a small numbers, in their head, it's going to be bad. They won't even give you a chance. Like, let's say, you know, it's like you go to a job interview and you have something on you that the job person don't like. By default, you're going to be like, they're going to by default think it's bad, because, and even if it's not the case of everyone, of course, but there is a big part of people that have this bias. Like they are going to see the number of sub or the number of view, and they're going to associate that like, okay, the person have a small amount of viewers, that's a bad streamer, that's bad content, right? They won't even like, you start with a handicap by default. What is very stupid, because like tomorrow, if I want, I can have 200,000 sub on my YouTube channel. I just have to buy them, like a ton of people do. Like it's cheap. Like if you want like tomorrow, I can get my channel to 200,000 sub if I want, like if I put the money for it, right? So that's why it's very stupid, because that doesn't mean anything. Like that will be exactly the same video, but it's very easy to cheat on YouTube. So literally, like it's not even that expensive. So like, so if you want to cheat on YouTube, that and just like get like ton of fake view and fake sub, like it just costs a few bucks. So but it's very often like that, and sadly it is not even, they don't even do it on purpose, it's inconscious, right? You just associate some things with something else. Like you see that it's a like small channel, directly in your head it's going to be, yeah, it's bad, I move on. And it is annoying. Yeah, exactly. That's why it's pretty dumb. It's pretty dumb. But some people, you know, are, you know, like if you cheat in some things, whatever it is, like if you consider cheating for some things, I think you're kinda dumb. I'm going to tell the truth. If even like people that considering cheating for some things or cheat in some things, you have to be pretty dumb by default, because I don't think a cheater can be smart. I can't imagine that someone that is smart can even considering cheating in something, right? For me, cheating is very what you say, to expose your stupidity. Like someone that need to cheat in some things and going to cheat, like it's just like a sign that you're stupid. I'm sorry, but I can't stand cheaters, and I in anything, to be honest. And it's just like, yeah, for me, like it's just like a sign that I'm talking about cheating in competitive stuff. Like careful, because Like, if you just cheat on a solo video game to have fun with some silly stuff, it's not what I'm talking about, right? I'm talking about cheating in stuff that matter, right? In competitive stuff, in like, how to say, in like serious stuff, right? I'm not talking about cheating just to do some silly things on a video game. It's not that type of cheating I'm talking about. I'm talking about cheating like really, like, for example, like for buying sub, cheating for like very competitive stuff, like in a competition, or very like serious cheating stuff, right? If you even consider this type of stuff, like, it's too easy to do the right things. Also the problem, I think, is there's so many things that feel unfair that sometimes it's a bit difficult to, how to say. Have you seen that? What is the name of these big VTubers that did very bad things and got called out because she was like super toxic, and she just came back, did some excuse, and everyone is like super happy to see her back and everything's like, I'm like, oh my god. Okay, so if you can really get away with everything, right? You can very get away with everything. Yes, Cinder. That's like I'm amazed. Like, that have to be one of the most toxic like VTuber, like on just made some excuse, come back, cry a bit, and oh, welcome back. I'm like, no problem. I'm like, oh my god. But whatever, people are people, right? I'm not going to judge. People do what they want. I don't know how you can put trust in someone like that after, like, maybe it's me that is like too, but for me, like you can trust someone like this after what happened, right? Or you can just be like, oh yeah, welcome back, no problem. Like, I don't know. It is like, I don't know. Like, and people are happy, like I don't know, like, I don't know. I prefer to talk about this because I think I just don't understand the psychology behind that. So, probably done with ChatGPT. Like, you really think someone will do that? Like, it's probably like 99% ChatGPT. So, like, who someone can believe like someone is going to write something like this? Like, I can do the same tomorrow with ChatGPT if you want. Like, just because they say that it's not done with ChatGPT, like, I know a ton of people that are saying they are not using ChatGPT. Like, of course they're not going to say I wrote my excuse with ChatGPT. Like, I don't believe it a single second. I'm 200% sure it's ChatGPT. Like, of course nobody is going to tell like right away. Like if I have to do excuse tomorrow, if I tell you, yeah, I wrote my excuse with ChatGPT, people are just going like to be like, what the fuck? But of course it is. I think you're too naive on this. You're very too naive. You can make what you want with ChatGPT. You just have to tell it what to do. If I want tomorrow to make you a letter with you can do what you want. Like, don't defend her, because I will ban you. Like, if you start to defend someone like this, like Suku or not, like, if you start to defend asshole like this, like, you will get banned like all the other. Like I do not like appreciate this type of people at all. So, they should celebrate studio people offering like that. I don't know, like, but yeah, like, I won't support people like this. I mean, like, it worked, so it might be goofy, but like, people is there. Like, she came back, like nothing happened. It can now she, don't worry, now she will be, she get full donation, and she will live the princess life, like, no problem, like nothing happened. So yeah, that's great. That's great. So yeah, you can do bullshit like that, be the most toxic person ever, and then people are just like, oh, no problem. That's the internet for you. That's why I don't want to have any contact with other streamers. I refuse. I do not trust any other streamers. Like, I do not trust anyone in this. Like, all the experience I had, I've been like backstabbed and people like, no, never again. Never again. I had some very, very toxic experiences working with other people, so. I mean, she was pretty toxic, like forcing other people to not work with other VTubers, to not make concurrent and stuff like that. That's pretty like in this like environment, like that's toxicity at the best you can do on Twitch. I mean on streaming in general, so. Like, trust me, like, if yeah, like, that's awful. No, that's why you have no friend on Twitch. Don't believe that. Like, other streamers are no friend. Other streamer, like, whatever, like, there are no friends. Like, if other streamers talk to you as a streamer, they are no friends. They want something from you, or they are going eventually to just like turn to you. So that's why I do not trust anyone that is, because at the end of the day we are concurrent, and people will always see like this. So except of course if it's your life in real life friend that you know, like, but if it's a stranger on Twitch, like other streamers, I do not trust them at all. I refuse to have any interaction with other streamers. On a professional way. I mean, I can talk, of course, but I refuse to have any professional, like, stuff to do with them. I can, of course, I'm not talking about just chatting and stuff like that, that's fine, but I refuse, like every, like, collab and stuff, like, it's no. It's big no. It's okay, I got enough experience like that to know that what people want when they do this, yo. Yeah, but let's not talk about this anymore. It's done. It's the kind of stuff I know. We open. It's okay. It's done. Like, that's the kind of stuff that pisses me off. Like, this type of attitude of people. So that's why now I am very isolated. I refuse to be part of all the streamer stuff. I prefer to do my stuff on my way and to stay away from all these other people. I am I've been very, very disappointed from the community in general of the other streamers. Like, trust me, people know that we are concurrent. Like, people know very well that we are concurrent. Even if they try to act friendly, like, they really know that at the end of the day we are all concurrent to each other, so. And if they can fuck you up at some point, they will do it. If they can, they will fuck you up for 2 viewers. Like, if they can get even 1 viewers, they will fuck you up for that, so. Yeah, and it's okay. I'm just a beast anyway. Nobody like me, so it's fine. I'm just like the Palace Cat on Twitch. I don't care. I am with the heel, right? If I was on wrestling, I would be definitely a heel for sure. With the 8 I get, I will be like the who was a big heel. I don't know wrestling that much, to be honest. I don't even know the name. But I know like there's a heel and the baby face things. I will definitely be a heel for sure. With the number of 8 I get. You know, some people get free support. Me, I get like 99% hate. Like, okay, I never did anything to these people, but at least we have the 1%. That is nice, at least we have here, but. Now the thing is, there is a big, like, there is some streamer that are, how to say, mean on stream as characters, right? And this is the characters, I don't care about this. The thing is, when people are assholes out of their streaming characters, that's very different. This person was terrible as a person, not as a streamer, because you have some streamers that play the bad guys, right? They like a wrestling. It's their persona, right? To be like a heel, right? And that's totally fine because it's they are playing a characters, right? They are not. It's not like who they really are. But when the person is an ass in real life, it's not like their characters. That's another story, right? Every streamer are playing characters. I'm telling you, every streamer play characters. There is no like there is no like genius streamer. Like we all play characters on stream. We are all different on stream that we are in real life. Like it's the whole point of streaming. It's our internet persona is we are all very different that we are in real life. Like we are all playing role on stream. I am playing a heavy role on stream. I am extremely different in real life. I am extremely different in real life. No, that's what I tell you, that every streamer are different on. We are all like playing something more or less. Like we all have a different persona in online and in real life. So we are all playing some things. Except like the pro players that are not even talking whatsoever, that they are not like acting on stream. But trust me, like, yeah, but the thing is, we all have someone we know. It's just like the thing that, yeah, I know someone who smoke who never have a cancer. Yeah, so because I know someone who smoke and don't have a cancer, so everyone who smoke can't have a cancer, right? Yeah, that's the easy thing. Like in that case, like you can justify everything. Oh yes, I know that one person that jumped from a window from the 10th floor and they survived. So of course, like everyone would do the same with going to survive, right? Like the thing that yes, I have a friend who that's everyone can do this. Like yeah, of course, like of course, like there is always in that case, like we can justify everything. Like same, like I can justify everything like this. I can justify everything. It's a very easy to I have a friend who I am like that's a very easy argument. That's what that yeah, like I know someone who like yeah, well, okay. There's a very easy argument that you can't verify or can't like. Like me, do you think I am like this in real life? Like if you thought I was like this in real life, you're wrong. I am playing 200% the characters. You can ask Saya, or if I am like this in real life. Like I mean, out of stream, like I'm playing like 200% the character on stream because I'm a Vtuber. I'm playing my characters. I'm an actor. Like on stream, I have 200% acting. Like I am. If I was like in real life, I wouldn't say a word for the whole stream. I'm not talking. I'm a totally quiet person. When I'm not. We have like my VTuber. Like I'm totally different. Like I'm totally playing my role. When I press the button start streaming, I get into my characters, and then for the rest of the stream, I'm in my character's personality. But once I push, like that's why I didn't like Discord. Because I am a very like, how to say, when I press stop stream, I want to be out of my characters. I'm done. I just want to be like And I am a totally antisocial and very quiet person, like outside of streaming. I live in my den. I'm like a palace cat. I live in my den. I don't want to be bothered. I barely talk. I'm really like I'm really antisocial. Like, and when I start stream, I need to play the characters. I need to get into my characters. I need to talk. I need to keep the, like, that's if I was on stream like I am in real life, the stream will be a disaster. It will be a disaster. Like I build and even like if you look like me, when I started streaming, I was totally different as I am now because I was still like making my characters. I had no characters yet, so I was not sure, but it's now this persona I created like just for the stream. That's really like like when you get on scene, you're doing theater, right? You get into your characters and you play the characters like this is really like a lot of VTubers, like it's really like you create your persona. Of course, like the persona is having like a personality trait that I have in real life too, but much more exaggerated. Like I play these characters, like even my voice is not I exaggerated my voice on stream. My voice like is not exactly like this when I don't play my characters. Like here my voice is exaggerated on purpose to fit the characters, but normally I have it's not like that much accentuated, right? Here I really have a different, like a full characters, right? A full characters when I get on stream. Chum 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 chum. And that's a fun part of streaming. It's like you can be someone else. You can be different. You can. It's like playing a video game in a way. Like you. It's like a role playing. Why would I want you to role play my shitty real life on stream, right? Like I don't want to be the same person, right? Like everyone on the internet, I don't expect anyone on the internet to be like they are in real life. We all have an internet persona. It's just a streamer are much more like exaggerated and much more deep into that, but because you're like a public like face. But everyone on the internet has like a different personality that they have in real life. Like there is a ton of people you will talk in real life. You could have talked with someone online for years, and the day you talk with them and you meet them in real life, it could be a totally different person. Just because it's normal, like we don't have the same, like, how to say, inhibition on internet than we are on real life. You have a lot of barrier, you have a lot of inhibitor in the way you act, the way you talk, the way you behave, right? That you don't necessarily have on. Turn out I was a robot the entire time. Like, I'm pretty sure if I was a bot, my channel would be more successful, probably. if I was AI generated, like, VTuber, I think, like, I would have more success, probably. Choo 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 choo. The thing is, yeah, that's the thing is, people on internet are very, very, very different than they are in real life. Because yeah, in real life I'm an extremely quiet person. Like I'm extremely quiet. I'm extremely antisocial. Like I mean, you could see like I was never like active on the Discord or anything. Like the only things I was posting the stream stuff and when I had a video, that's all. And even like when I was like and the thing is, when I was on the Discord, I have to still be in characters, right? And that's what I don't like. I didn't like. That was stressful for me because, like, when I hit stop streaming, I'm just getting out of these characters until next stream. I don't like when I have to say play these characters out of stream because it's already like pretty, how to say, it's asking me quite the effort and to do a lot of to take a lot of myself to play these characters. So I like that when I hit stop streaming, I can just be like, okay, I'm done doing like the streamer, and I can get back to my normal attitude. Oh yes, like, oh yes, like, clearly. Chun 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 chun. Chun 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 chun. But yeah, like the stream persona is something that took quite a long time to build. Like it's something that took quite a long time because for almost 2 years it took before I was pretty comfortable with the characters. Chum chum. Because the thing is, if I was really myself, the stream will be boring as fuck. Because it will be like a depressed person who don't say a word for 2 hours. Or 3. That if it was, me like I am like in real life, that will be the most depressing place to be ever. So of course, like I have to put the mask on and to be different and to be much more like to talk, like to be much more enthusiastic, even if I am not all the time. But yeah, if I was like exactly the same way I am in real life, that the stream will be a disaster. That will be like, yeah, like, I mean, there will be nothing. Like I could just do like no mic stream pretty much. I wouldn't even need a mic. I wouldn't even need a mic for sure. I could just share my screen and that will be done. And you can see, like, you can't see the old stream now because I put them in private, but you can see, like, if you watch, my very old stream, you could see that I was very uncomfortable just even talking. I was barely whispering because I was feeling very uncomfortable even just talking at the start. So I was like very like whispering like this because I was not even want to talk. So I was like whispering like this. I was just like whispering like this in the microphone. Yeah, I was talking very like this because it was very uncomfortable just to talk for me at the start. So yeah, like if you go listen to, I mean, you can't anymore because it's on private. Yeah, it was just like I was talking like this because I was not very confident talking, so so I was very whispering like this in the microphone. If you go hear the old stuff, so usually voice doing that. I was just like whispering like barely. I had my face in the microphone and I was like whispering. When I was like just starting streaming, I was very like I was not comfortable to talk, like, so that's why I was just like whispering in my microphone, very talking. That will work for like for like ASMR stream maybe, but I'm not doing that. But yeah, of course, like but yeah, it took me a lot of time to feel comfortable talking on stream. It took a lot of time, and it's because like I play your characters. It's exactly like if you play a role on a theater, right? You play your role, like you put the mask on. So that's much easier when you play like a characters to be more confident because it's not really yourself, right? You're playing another characters, right? So that's much easier to feel more confident when you play a role than when it's really yourself, right? But The thing is, like, most streamer, it's like 99% of the streamer doing this because it's just our internet personality that we just create a persona around it. That's how it works. Like, it's like theater, like wrestling. Like, you have this like baby face and heel in wrestling. Like, it's very similar. But yes, like I am like a very boring person. Like in real life, like I am. The problem is I am too, like, what you say, I'm too wild. I'm like a wild animal. I don't like to get bothered. I don't like to like the worst things that can happen in the day. It's like if I have like to go out, I have to like, or someone knocked at my door, or I have to see like people outside. Like for me, that's a massive like effort. And the things I liked in my old, like, what you say, job is we were like wearing a full outfit, like with mask. We were like not even seeing each other pretty much, so that was nice. The Koichi extra stage. But yeah, like that's the thing is some people have a very natural charisma, right? Some people are just very charismatic by default, right? Some people like are very good to what you say, to be interesting, that's charisma, right? It's very difficult to, when you are not a charismatic person, and at the contrary you are a very, very introverted and very, very like quiet person that don't like to be on the spotlight. It's much more difficult to be interesting, right? That's the things. That's why I know that I don't have a personality that really fits, so I need to make content that is interesting, because I know I don't have the personality or the charisma to carry my stream, and I know I will never be like some streamers that can, like, if you look at the person, like the best example I have is Dug. You see with Dug, the streamer that do like coding stuff and crazy stuff. This guy is so charismatic and fun and so good as a person to entertain a crowd. He could be alone doing nothing, just chatting, and his stream would still be super cool, because this guy is super entertaining, super charismatic, and on top of that he's doing very fun and cool content. But like, for me, like, if you ask me who is might be the best streamer on Twitch, I think Dug might be the best streamer on Twitch. On content and personality wise, this guy he's incredible. Like as a streamer, he's incredible. Like, and on top of that, he's doing very cool content. So it just double up. Like, it's just double up. But yeah, if you have this type of personality and you are like, of course, like you could do like whatever on your stream and you will still be interesting. Me, it's not the case. So I don't have this type of personality. I don't have this type of a way to do with people. And on top of that, I am more of an antipathic like personality. Like people tend to more like dislike me than like me in general. So by default, I need to compensate, right? If you don't have like the charisma or the ability to really like carry your stream with your personality, you have to make interesting stuff differently, right? That's why I need something cool we can do on the stream to keep the stream interesting. There is just some people that are extremely good for these jobs. That the problem, it's not like the type of abilities that I have, so yeah, it's just like people that do politics, or people who do theater, or people who, how to say, people who are like in job where you need to talk a lot, when you need to entertain a crowd or talk in public. It is. Do you remember when at school, when you had to do something in front of the class, pretty much? Do you remember this? Like, oh, you know, dreadful it could be for some people, and all some people love it. But it's the same. Some people could do that, be very great at this, no problem. And some other, like me, that was a nightmare to have to go in front of the class and do something, right? Not the same. Some people are very talented and feel very comfortable with that. And some people don't, and I don't. This is a difficult exercise for me. This is a very difficult exercise for me. That's why, the thing is, that's why we always need to find some interesting or challenge or stuff like that. Because yeah, I can't carry a stream with my personality. I can't carry a stream by myself, so that's why I can't just play a random game and be like, okay, we just play the game and then we chat, and I'm just so good at talking. I have so like a high charisma stat that whatever we do, like the stream will be successful, right? Because people will love me. It's not the case. People, like, I have very few people who like me, but I have some people that are interested in the content we might do. Because yeah, I'm just like, I'm not a very, and it's okay, like I'm not a very likable person. I don't have a personality that is very likable, so it's not like I don't complain about it, because it's all my personality are, right? So it's all like a, I don't play a very likable characters. I know it, like but in a way, like I'm not that good of acting, so I build my persona around personality traits that I cannot have in real life, just exaggerated, right? But like, it's not like tomorrow I could just start to be like the most likable and sweet person ever, right? It's not who I am. Like I'm a very like honest and blunt person. I'm telling you, you wouldn't be able to know it was me. You could be in the same room as me. You wouldn't even could know that's me. I can like bet like $1 million that you could be in the same room as me right now, and you will have no idea that I am the person that do the stream here. You have no idea. Because yeah, like I am very it is like it is an exercise. This is an exercise for me, like talking in front of people like this, even if it's only a few people. It is like I'm working on myself. I really work on myself. Like that's for me, like I really work on myself when I have to talk on people, when I have to. But yeah, I got used to it by doing it every day, right? So it became like a job, right? It's you just get used to it, and you but it's never easy. It's always like you need to work on it, right? But yeah, like the thing is, The thing is, yeah, I just don't have the personality that fits. The thing is, I'm in this between stuff. We are really in between a lot of stuff, like on this stream, and like we are not really like fitting in a case, in a box. We are a bit like on sitting on multiple boxes at the same time, and it's very hard to find people that are, what to say, a bit into odd people, right? We are not really fitting the blueprints of what a VTuber is. Like if you compare my personality, my way to be, and my stream to what other VTubers that are a bit like me does, like we are very different, right? We are very different. So we don't really fit in the like vanilla VTuber box. We are not that, like, even if we were doing like difficult content on Shmup, we were very far to be in the pro category, because we were just like barely scratching the what, you know, like pro players are doing in this category. We were barely scratching. I am not really, like you say, like entertainers, because I'm not really, I don't really have the personality to entertain the stream that much. I'm not really a clown. I don't really fit like in any really like blueprint of streamer, right? I'm not really, and that's a problem, because that makes things more difficult to be appealing for people, right? Like, let's be honest, guys. That's the fact that we are going to celebrate the 4th anniversary of the channel, and we haven't passed 1,000 followers on Twitch is really, it's really silly. Like, really. Considering it's not like we are a full-time streamer, right? If we were like part-time, we only do 1 or 2 streams a week, and I do like some other stuff outside, it will be totally fine. The problem is, as a full-time streamers, not even hitting the 1,000 followers like after 4 years, this is like miserable. Like, as a full-time streamer, if you're just, it's just a hobby you do from time to time, and you just like doing something else aside, it's totally fine. Like, it's not bad. But if you're like a full-time, like for years, every day, that's insane. No things. Like, I can't do anything anymore. I can't do anything anymore. Told you, I'm not in the shape to do anything anymore. To do like what you want me to do. If I could do something else, I would. It's just that I can't. Dude, I haven't done anything else for like 4 years. Like, if I could like clap my fingers and get the job of my dreams, I wouldn't be here, trust me. I will be working in a shelter, like taking care of animals, or in a zoo, like feeding like some animals and taking care of them. If I could just snap my fingers and get my dream job, like, trust me, I wouldn't be here right now. I will be with animals. Like, I will be in a zoo or in a shelter, or like, that will be my dream job. Like, if I was in the shape and if I could like make it through, I will definitely, it's definitely some things I will. I am feeling much more comfortable with animals. Like, my dreams will be like to live with animals, like to live with, take care of animals. I love them. That will be my dreams for sure. Like, trust me, like, if I had the opportunity to that, or being a total failure as a streamer for 4 years, like, I should I not be here anymore, like, oh, that's sure. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Because we are a total failures, so it's not like if we are, you know, like it's not like we are on the winner side, we are on the loser side, right? But when you're on the loser side, it's never like the most like comfortable situation to be, you know. So like it's a type of job that if you're on the winner side, that's maybe one of the best job in the world. When you're on the loser side, it is far not as comfortable as people think it might be. Trust me, being here talking for 4 hours, for me it's very exhausting too. It is probably more exhausting than having to take care of animals for a full day. The amount of effort it's taking me to be able to stream, to the work I have to do on myself, it is like a bigger commitment for me. Like, I'm really working very hard on it. I'm really working very hard on myself to be able to just be here, talk for about 4 hours like this. Like, for me this is extremely tiresome, for sure. Extremely tiresome. But anyway, it's time to stop here. I will considering tomorrow to, if we continue the Space Marine 2, if we give a new chance to the rat. I'm just feeling, I'm not really feeling it though. I'm not really liking it. I'm feeling it, but we will see. Maybe if I have nothing else to do, if I haven't find anything else, we might retry the rat. I will see. Anyway, it's time to stop because yeah, it's been 4 hours. I'm getting very tired, so thank you for stopping by. We will be back tomorrow. Thank you for joining today, even though if we haven't done anything. Thank you for stopping by, and yeah, we will be back tomorrow. I will see if I found something else to do. I might do some things. If otherwise, we might give a new chance to. Thank you for joining, everyone. We'll be back tomorrow, same hours, and like I said, so tomorrow, if I found something, we will do. Otherwise, we might retry the rat in Space Marine 2, since if I am in the mood, we might retry the rat. Thank you so much for joining, guys. I wish you a good night. Yes, a reminder that tomorrow's stream will be at the different hours because of the winter things. So thank you so much. Have a good day, a good night, and whoa, my camera can't see me because it's too dark. Yeah, it's too dark. My camera can't see me correctly. Anyway, thank you so much. Have a good night and see you later. Bye bye, everyone. Have a good night.